Hey everyone, happy Friday and welcome to the Collectors Club.
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
20 seconds.
19,
18, 17,
16,
15,
14,
13,
12,
11, 10,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1, 0.
rock and roll.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do we know the names? We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, we got your disease. Jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I wanna watch you bleed. Welcome to the jungle. We take it day by day. If you want to joke on the bleed, but the price you pay and you're a
Trust me.
girl. Very hard to please. You can taste the bright light, but you won't get them for free. In the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Feel my serpentine.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Collectors Club. Friday, January 19th already. My goodness. More than halfway past January. And no goals attained yet. What's going on, everyone? Vision, what's going on? Happy Friday, man.
Every Friday. Good. Good Friday. Barbecue, little beef for the family.
Barbecued. Got
Yeah.
snow up to my knees over here. You're barbecuing.
Cali weather. You pay for it.
Hell yeah. How was your week? Good?
Yeah, good week. Thought I had a statue today, but other things happened, so got away from me. So
With time. With time, exactly. Just got to use the right bait.
Yeah, thought I had it.
Good to see you, man. D-Rock, what's going on? Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday, man. Nothing much. Just hanging out in the garage, doing the thing, you know.
Setup looks good. Got a
Yeah, thanks.
color for each Infinity Stone almost there.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I don't know. Vision's trying to buy statues. I'm probably gonna be selling some, so I might post a list later. We'll see.
It's perfect balance.
Yeah,
That's how it has to work. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. Phoenix,
Hey, bud.
what's going
Trust
on, man?
me. Trust
Trust
me.
you. I know. I didn't know. When I heard that, I thought it was you. What's going on? What's lots of snow over there, eh?
It's raining now, slush now, so it's good.
Okay.
2 days. But watch Reacher. I love that show, man. He's my man crush. He's like
Wow.
he's see I think the Reacher. He's like this is why I collect statues. You know what I'm saying? He's like a perfect guy, which he kills bad people and that's it, and he has no attachment to anything. He just does right, and that's how I see my statues, just being all heroic and stuff, and none of that villainy shit and stuff. That's why I love the show
Excuse
so
me?
much.
Villainy shit? The fuck?
Villainy shit, man. No villains, man.
There has to be balance.
No,
Your heroes, you wouldn't have heroes without villains.
no, you take out the villains. That's all it is. That's the whole purpose of being a hero. That's it, man.
I'm 30 years old. I'm still waiting for Batman to take out Joker. All right, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good to have you, man.
Thanks.
Jerry, welcome to the channel, man. What's going on? Happy Friday to you.
Hey, happy Friday. Thanks for the invitation.
It's always good to have you in the chat. I know you're in the chat, so it's good. I'm glad to have you on the show.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I started the weekend with an invoice, so good and bad. Got the NYC for the N1.
Oh, nice. Okay. A few people getting that in now. Yeah, that's a nice piece.
Yeah, it'll be
So
my first.
when are they expected to ship? Oh, that's a rabbit hole.
It says soon. I guess once I pay it. I haven't had time to pay it yet. And I did the slow shipping. No rush.
No rush, exactly. Awesome. Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Jarhead, what's going on? Happy Friday.
What's up, man? I just wanted to say your intros, man. Every week they get better and better.
I know. I fudged this one up a little bit, but yeah.
It was still good, man. I like your intros.
Awesome.
I know you put a lot of work into them.
Action themed this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's fun. I like to. That's one of my favorite things to do is put them together.
Since nobody said anything about your intro, so
I'm used to it. It's okay. I never get a compliment. It's it's like pulling teeth. But how you doing? How's your Friday?
Good. I've been traveling for work and staying in a hotel, so it's nice to be back at the house, being warm. I've been working outside.
Yeah.
All week, so it's cold here.
It's cold where you are, yeah.
Even though it's Texas, it's cold still.
I heard they got a cold front. You guys aren't used to it over there.
It's not normal for Texas.
No.
Single digits.
Yeah. That's wild. Well, hopefully it passes soon and you'll get back to that barbecue weather. Buck.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? Buck pops up like he just committed a crime. What's going on, Buck?
I'm good, man. Been a good week for collecting. Got some nice stuff in.
I saw that Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got the Spider-Man. Been itching for something from that sculptor for a while, from Sosa. I got like a couple figures, which is pretty cool. I know a bunch of people won't give a shit about this, but I'm gonna show you guys anyway.
Hell yeah. That's 3-0?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done.
All right. I got this. Okay. Never do that again.
Clip that.
Got a 0, Buck. It's 2-0 now.
I caught it, so nothing broke.
On sale.
Everything's good, bro. Though nothing broke. It's
nothing broke. Nothing
it's figured. They're heavy though, because does that one incorporate diecast?
Yeah, it is diecast.
That's why.
Battle damage now, man.
They're affordable.
Feels like it's too heavy for the stand.
Yeah.
Which is the one big critique I'll give this. It's way too heavy for the stand. The stand is not designed to hold up its weight. It would have been better if there was metal in the stand, but the stand is all plastic. And this is supposed to be the heavy duty stand, right? I believe so.
They usually don't give stands. A lot of the 3-0 figures don't come with stands.
Yeah, right. But I mean, even this, I know this kind of stand usually is considered heavy duty versus the kind that you get in Hot Toys, the flexible thing. That would definitely not be able to handle the weight of this. But yeah.
I had the Evangelion, and those come with that same stand.
Yeah, right. Is it able to hold air poses as well?
I've never tried.
Yeah, crap.
I don't think I would.
If this breaks, I don't think I'll give much of a shit. I'm mostly a statue guy, but it's pretty cool, pretty awesome. I'm very happy with it.
Good articulation and all that.
It, man.
Yeah, good articulation. I think I didn't read the manual. Oh wow, I guess I just figured something out. I was wondering why I couldn't move the foot, but I need to pull the joint out on this, right? Pretty sick. And the joints are tight, so when I put it in a pose, it holds the pose.
Yeah.
So I'm really digging it. And posing this was difficult, but it was fun.
Okay. That's what it's about when it comes to figures. I was going to ask you to bring the statue to the camera, but after what I just saw, I think we better not.
Oh, man. I'll try after I'm done with this.
Sure. Awesome. That'd be great. Let's use in the chat. We got Toy Mafia kicking it off as always. What's going on, Mafia? We got Travis. Happy Friday to you. Bats in the Belfry. What's going on, brother? We got Late Night stopping by. Gabriel, good to see you. We got Jaden. Happy Friday, Figure Kong. We have Dilbert stopping by, saying thank God it's Friday. Comic Galaxy. Hope you're doing well. Who else here? We have. Where'd it go? Where was I? We have Emperor with the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Happy Friday to you. Hope you and the family are doing well. Thanks for supporting the channel. We got, who else in here? Dennis. Happy Friday, Dennis. And we got Skills. How you doing, Skills? We got Jose. No way. What's going on, Jose? Beast 51. Beast 50. Jose's not in a good mood because of the dad jokes, eh? Thanks to Piggy. Oh, well. And that's it for now. People will slowly be trickling in. What's going on, David? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you, buddy. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What are we gonna do tonight? I don't know. We're gonna talk statue news. Bit of stuff to talk about. Iron Studios had a late show, a late release. What else do we have to talk about? Prime 1. Some liquidation. Companies liquidating. Oh boy. Ross, what's going on, Ross? Happy Friday. Hope you and the family are doing well. Alex, you'll love to see it. Welcome, Alex. Still going. 2 weeks. It's okay.
It's never gonna.
It's
never
slowly. It's slowly dissipating. Yeah, we could kick it off with some new statue news with the companies. It's funny because we were discussing it earlier in the week about statue companies going out of business, and then it was announced, leaked, nothing official yet, but you guys know that company Oniri?
Mm-hmm.
Oniri Collections? Let's see if I can pull them up. Sideshow sells their product. But it's rumored that they have applied for liquidation, which is not a good sign.
Chapter
Not
11.
a good sign at all. Bankruptcy, yeah. Yeah, see, it's actually, I just pulled out in Google, and it's on Statue Forum, saying that it's on liquidation. They did that RoboCop that a lot of people liked. The thing with them is they actually put out some really good pre-orders, like quite a bit, like apparently like 30 plus. The problem here is
statues.
Well, the problem is they didn't pay. They got the money, apparently. Again, this is all hearsay, but they didn't pay the company. Right? The factories, they only paid for a certain amount, say 30 pre-orders or whatever, and they only paid for a certain amount of the pre-orders. And then where's the rest of the money? See if I can pull it up on Sideshow, some of their product. But everything is, from my understanding, is rumored. Oniri, I haven't heard anything directly from them, but pretty scary. If you were a collector who pre-ordered anything, I know there's some resellers like Comic Concepts, I want to say, came out and made a post and said that you'll be getting your funds back. So you're safe there. I don't know about the other retailers or distributors. I haven't heard anything directly from them. I'm sure they're dealing with their customers case by case. But anybody here order anything from them?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Here, this should be there. See if I can share this page. Yeah, what's going on, back kid?
So my question is this: so if you order from, let's say, a retailer, and they PO to a Nuri, do the retailer keep the money that you every month you pay to them, or do they flush it to the Oniri company? You know what I'm saying? When
the from my knowledge, when the reseller takes a pre-order, well, it depends. I don't know how that works in the back.
Let's just say Sideshow carries
Yeah.
Oniri. if you pay Sideshow, do they give that money automatically to Oniri, or do they keep that in the?
I don't know how it works in the back. I would assume it depends on how the arrangement is. If Sideshow, I don't know if Sideshow would buy the stock and then sell it for themselves. It depends. It depends on whether Sideshow's buying the stock for themselves, or when they get the money, they send it. Like I've had personal experiences where the reseller takes the deposits, collects all the deposits of the pre-orders, and then sends it to the company that they're dealing with, whether it be whatever company you're buying from.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Batkid had one that was canceled, unfortunately. He was really looking forward to it. So that sucks, but I'm sure he's going to fill that spot with something beautiful. I can guarantee it. Resin Ronan, what's going on? He says, I'm in the same boat with the Cami Arts Green Ranger. Cami went under, and Sideshow is still holding the funds. See? So in this case, Sideshow holds the funds.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Dilber saying, usually, what's going on, Dilber? Happy Friday. Usually the retailer just keeps the money until the outstanding balance is due.
Oh, okay. Some protection.
Yep.
Let's see if I can pull it up here. So these are some of the pieces that Sideshow carries. It's still up on their site. I'll see everything waitlisted.
Yeah.
The RoboCop was promising.
Even that Superman was good, but that one came out. They were shipping to people. A bunch of people have that, yeah.
Some.
Yeah, I don't know if they shipped everything that they were supposed to, or they just did a few batches.
Yeah.
But yeah, sucks.
You don't have anything ordered from them, right?
Nah, thankfully. They do a lot of anime pieces. That was their main thing before they seemed like they got this DC license.
Yeah.
Had like a Flash in the works, and more DC stuff yet to come.
I remember when this shown, a lot of people were getting behind it.
Yeah. A lot of French or European companies are folding right now. Or seem to be on the edge. I know Sume, in one of their recent blog posts, they were talking about how basically they opened pre-orders for a Naruto bust last year, and they're saying that kind of saved their asses.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that performed very well, but they've been saying it's been rough, and a bunch of other companies too. Just been very silent. It's the ones that are from France.
Worries me is just if you have ordered, see how you could get it rectified. At this point, by the time we're airing our show, I know it's been mentioned on pretty much everywhere in groups and forums and other shows. If you haven't heard about it yet, well, I'm glad we're discussing it, but maybe try to reach out if you paid by credit card or PayPal. Try to see what you can do to recourse as a recourse to get some of the funds back, and hopefully everything works out.
Wow.
I haven't really heard anything official as of yet, but it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm glad nobody. It sucks for collectors like Batkid who waited for from 2020 for the piece, planned around the piece, their collection, and then now, right?
Yeah.
What did Batkid get?
If he's still in the chat, he'll say I think it's an anime piece.
The Guts, the one on Ganishka versus Ganishka and
bless
Zod?
you, yeah, some massive 4 foot.
Oh, then it's the Guts, the Berserk one. That sucks.
Yeah.
Some people got their pieces, but it seems like they didn't ship out all the batches.
Maybe it still will work out in his favor, hopefully. Yeah, he says Guts and Zod versus Ganishka.
That was an awesome piece. Sorry, man.
We'll stay positive. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's all from them. Have you guys experienced anything like that? Any companies? Any other? Oh wow, this is good news. Back it's saying, Todd at Spec is saying it's possibly shipping, but time will tell. That's really good news. So hopefully that works out.
Yeah, man.
This is why I don't dabble.
What's going on, Blackbird? Sorry, Phoenix.
This is why I don't dabble into pre-orders from smaller companies, because you never know. You're just playing roulette with it. And I realize that sometimes you like the statue, but other times, man, it's just too dicey, and I can't have the thinking of all the stuff. Right? So
I think these are still just like casualties from the COVID lockdowns and stuff, probably, and then the eventual.
Not what it's rumored.
Oh, not with them. What are they saying?
What they're saying is because all their product was taken, right?
Mm-hmm.
All the products like waitlisted and the funds have been collected. Yeah. Like from what I've heard, there's some ramblings, like 25 plus pre-orders, 7 or 8 of them have been paid. They've collected the money for the 25-30
completely. Like they took. Wow.
But the factory's only been paid for 8.
Yeah. Somebody used the fund.
It's like mismanagement of money. Yeah.
Mismanagement of money. Yeah.
Rumored, allegedly. Let's all just say allegedly, because.
Oh man, they legally by like whose laws? They're operating in Europe and another country. If it's America's laws that you're looking at, they might not be able to do anything for you. Applying to NORAM.
Yeah, but they're saying I don't know if O'Neary came out and made a statement or something that things are going to be rectified and so forth. I just at this point here, I think the information's been leaked. I think the safest bet is just to try to get your funds back. You're better off getting the funds back and losing the piece, even if it does come out, than losing everything, not the piece and the money. So
that sucks. That kid said they were mismanaged.
It was mismanaged money.
Yeah. Some of the French groups that are talking about this, they said when O'Neary first showed up on the scene, they were talking about how, we're better than Sume. We're not going to be like Sume. We'll actually release on time. We'll do our shit properly. We'll bring the best anime statues. And now, like, there's some people laughing and saying Sume is still standing and O'Neary is bust.
Be careful what you say, or O'Neary will Sume.
Wow. Wow.
That's such a stretch, John. Come
on. Oh my god. I'm gonna have clips tonight. All right, so guys, hopefully everything gets rectified and you're protected. But again, it goes to that. You can order them through Sideshow. Who would think?
Yeah.
Right? They're affiliated with Sideshow. Who would think? Yeah. I would have no hesitation to order anything through Sideshow.
And it was the same thing with Kami Arts. Like they just released a Megazord, and then now they're gone.
Yeah.
Kami Arts?
Also a French company.
Yeah.
Backkid said, I have the Sume Batman dial. They're a great company in my experience. I love that dial too. I think that's the 1/6 one. 1/6 where he's jumping through the stained glass.
Oh.
Yeah, I love it.
Is that the one he coming out with the Harley Quinn too?
Yeah, and Joker. Yeah.
So they went under?
No. That's the other. Their competitor.
Backkid said they're a great company. They like make beautiful pieces. Production is awesome. Just extremely slow.
That's wild.
That was nice.
So what happens to the people who paid through Sideshow?
Sideshow probably give them their money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would assume. But I mean, they haven't come out and said anything. So
No statements yet.
I know Nice Guy ordered directly from O'Neary some pieces. But I think because he used a credit card, he's able to get his money back. I don't know what happens if like you order from them directly. If you can order directly, you could order directly from them. If you order directly and like, you're past some kind of deadline where you can file a chargeback or whatever,
you
might be shit out of luck, unfortunately.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Credit card companies give you what, like 90 days or something?
A year. It depends on your credit card.
Probably, I think it was a year. You got
a year? Okay.
Like American Express and something.
Okay, good. And that's why it's great we have protection like that. I don't know. That's wild. Who's next? No, I'm kidding. We won't throw anyone under the bus.
Excellent.
Although I do, yeah, okay. Although I do have some, I do have some names. Backkid says, "Hey man, PCS canceled the Slain through Sideshow back in the day. They also bankrupted, reformed after canceling a bunch of pieces, then came back with a different name with the same initials, same and different owners and all that."
Wow.
And took over the original PCS. Yeah, it didn't do well, went under, But then Ant took over and cleaned all that up.
Yeah.
What's going on, nice guy? We were just talking about you. Only nice things, though, I promise. Anthony, what's going on, buddy? Happy Friday. Yeah, it's wild. Another reason why people may sit back and not pre-order. I wonder how this affects. I don't know, I've never really dabbled in, but on the custom front, Jarhead, how do you protect yourself that way?
I mean, if a company goes under, there's not really. I mean, I've heard of like certain custom companies, going under, but then they refund people money sometimes. It just depends. I try not to, just like what Phoenix was saying earlier, I try not to go with the smaller custom companies because there's more of a chance for that to happen.
Yeah.
So I kind of stick away from that. Yeah, or a new one.
With one piece. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, sometimes it works out, and everything works out just fine. But a lot of times I don't like to take that chance. So.
Yeah.
But when you pay for customs, you go through PayPal typically?
Yeah, PayPal.
Do they do goods and services or friends and family?
No, you can do goods and services.
A lot of times it is goods and services.
You'd be protected that way.
Mm-hmm. Only thing is 6 months. After 6 months, they have your money. They can leave and do.
That's problematic because then they know that. Yeah.
But the good thing is with customs, there's like space. The payments are usually spaced out.
Okay.
So like even if maybe you might not be able to recoup the first payment, but like second or third, like you might be able to get some of your money back.
Yeah. Well, Jarhead, you've been in the custom game for quite a while. I'm sure you haven't experienced anything like that, right?
No, not yet. I mean, thank God.
Knock on wood, yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that I've came close to, there was a custom commissioner. He passed away, and a lot of his projects weren't done, finished yet. They were still in progress. And I think a few of the custom commissioners stepped in and helped that particular custom group out to disperse everything, get stuff going,
which is awesome.
Which was really, really cool. So,
yeah, you have to be organized that way to have a good team behind you because you don't know what can happen.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy because they had to track down what factories the stuff was in, who paid, all that stuff. So, I mean, you can imagine how much of a nightmare that was.
Yeah.
But it was lucky. I think the guy was living near there in the same country, I think. So he could do it. But imagine somebody else lives in another country.
Oh, yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's hoops, right? So.
Yeah, I had thought about ordering a couple pieces through him, and I decided not to. But I know a lot of people that did, and I mean, it worked out though in the long run. So.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I just want to mention something real quick.
Yes, sir.
That kid mentioned, I know you put it up on the screen about the credit card company or trusted bank. I was going to say that exact thing, and I'm not going to promote using a credit card for everything, but because you can get in trouble if you start spending crazy and don't have the funds to pay it off pretty quickly. But I pretty much use a credit card or two for everything I buy just for that reason. Just so I can go back and get the money back quickly. So
this is
whether it's PayPal or not, still do it through the credit card for that reason.
Maybe we can actually discuss that a little. I've been meaning to do a show like myself where I just take some time and speak about that, using like what forms of payment and so forth. But maybe we can touch on that a little bit.
Well, there was another one somebody mentioned on Facebook today too, and I know that he's brought it up before, and I can't remember the name or what group it was, but basically it was like. And this isn't really good for the statue companies themselves. I'm sure they wouldn't like it as much. But if you have the option to only put the down payment down, the pre-order down payment, and then you pay yourself the money for the next 8 months, 10 months, whatever, till the piece comes out.
Oh, of course.
Into your own account. Yeah. Then when the piece comes out, if there was an issue or if you've changed your mind or whatever, nobody's holding your money. If they go under, nobody's holding your money except for that first little piece. At least you protected like 90% of the money. You know what I mean?
I've preached that since day one. I think that's ideally the smartest thing to do.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing is with the credit cards, check the statements, man. Because today I checked my statements, I found three purchases that I did not make.
Seriously?
Yep.
Dude, yeah, I go through
Point-
my stuff
Point
like
of
3
sale
times a year.
purchases.
No,
Yeah.
it just appears. The first
It's like
one's
somebody
only-
they get your info online and they just charge shit.
Yeah, they charge $2.
Yeah.
And then about
Yeah.
10 days later, they
They're
charge
testing it.
$2, and then
They're testing it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Because I've had that happen before. Somebody will spend 50 cents, and then it'll be like $1 something, and then it'll go to like $12, and
Yeah.
then it'll jump to like $2.50, $3.50. I've had like
Now you're making me
$1,000 worth
worried.
of charges. Nah, but it's because I took forever to check it. I was so busy. I usually check my stuff like twice or 3 times a year at least for just that stuff. But I hadn't checked it in like a year. Man, I had to get a bunch of money back from the bank for that. There was a bunch of stuff on there.
I used to work in banking. I was in banking for like 10 years, on the customer service side, and I never check ever. Just see the balance, pay it. But I had the other day I have an account where certain expenses come out of, and I'm like, this account's missing money, and I go look. The bank set up a pre-authorized payment from my account for someone else.
There, see? That's what I mean.
Because it's very tricky when you go. It was like a Home Depot kind of store, Canadian Tire here, same shit. When they're entering the numbers, if you enter, you could be off a couple digits, and they'll pick someone else's account. That's what happened. They were off by a couple numbers. It picked up my account. I'm like, whose name is this under? I'm like, I don't know this person. Taking money out of my account without me even knowing. Imagine that.
Double check. I grilled the wife. I asked the wife, "You spent on this?" He goes, "Yeah." She's like, "This is not good." Interrogation.
And she turns around. Is this Sideshow Collectibles yours? Nope, no idea. Let's call the bank. Norlam mentioned, did this happen with Chronicle Studio? I know it happened. I think the company Chronicle Collectibles a while back.
More recently, Gaming Heads, right? Or at least some, not exactly, but everything in their Sony line kind of went in flames.
Yes, sir. That's what we're talking about right now. Nice guy. Norlam says all credit card purchases pop up notices on my phone. See, that's good.
Same thing. Yep.
Yeah. Is that what you guys primarily use? Credit cards when you ordering, or what do you use? PayPal?
I just use PayPal.
I use PayPal, but even if I use PayPal, I use a credit card through it, so I can still go back to my credit card company if PayPal doesn't do what they're supposed to do.
But it charges you too a little bit extra, no, on the credit card.
It charges a little extra. Yeah, it's to me, it's just a little extra insurance if you have a decent card that'll let you go back, and they're pretty easy about letting you get your money back too, as long as you can show like paid for this item, I didn't get this item. Here's the correspondence with so and so, they didn't respond back. Yeah.
If you do that with your credit card, does the money come out of PayPal or it comes out from the person you pay? And if it comes out of PayPal, will they close your PayPal account?
No.
What do you mean? Does the money? You mean if I had a balance in PayPal?
If you make a purchase, PayPal takes the money from your bank.
Right.
No,
So
or a card.
So PayPal is the payment processor, right?
Correct.
If PayPal says they can't get your money back, for instance, from the person who scammed you, and then you go to your credit card company, I'm a bit iffy on how the payment processing works. But do you first pay the processor and then the processor pays who you want, to just facilitate the payment directly to the other person's account?
No, it sends the money directly to the receiver.
Okay.
And then it takes it from your account.
Through PayPal.
Yeah. Everything's done through PayPal. Yeah.
Through PayPal.
You send through PayPal, and then PayPal takes out. I know when you're doing a transaction through your bank account, not a credit card, but your bank account, it's not right away. It's not immediate. It takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's when you look at your bank statement, it says PayPal, not the person
Correct.
that you bought.
Yeah, it says
So
PayPal.
doesn't that mean if you do a chargeback with your credit card, the money is taken away from PayPal?
No, take from the recipient, like the one you sent to. They'll go
But
back.
the bank sees PayPal.
Okay, the bank sees PayPal.
The bank will see PayPal.
I'll ask more questions later. I'm a bit confused.
Yeah.
still.
But here's the thing though, on the back end of, and John knows this. If you worked in banking, right? Because I have to deal with the bank so much in my job, they have a back end that shows more information than what you see on a statement. Like if they pull their computer up on a transaction, they can see more information. They can see any notes on it. They can see like if there was a subject line or something. There's like extra information the bank can see compared to what we see. We just see it. Who is it? They'll see a. It could even say, I don't know, John, if you ever saw that. It could say from PayPal like what user it was or something.
Or
That
even
sends it
so,
whatever.
even
Yeah.
if it doesn't,
could say
the bank can go to PayPal and request the
yeah,
information.
and then
there,
PayPal will basically And will they cancel you? That's your question. Who knows? PayPal does that shit all the time. PayPal cancels people for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
If they want to hold
I'm
your
just
money, if you
curious.
put money in it, like you can sell stuff on PayPal and it'll get in the account and they'll just hold it a month, 2 months,
they've done
whatever.
that sometimes, like
It's
arbitrary
getting bad.
number, and you ask why it happened, and they say
good luck.
your account got flagged.
Suspicious
randomly.
stuff.
That is
Yeah,
suspicious.
exactly.
Like why? I don't know. Too bad.
It's like your whole service is for this, but you want to block a lot of people for the exact thing that you've got.
What's going on, Mr. Popo?
Yeah. But what they really want you to do is hold money in PayPal like a bank. That's what they would prefer you do, so that they can get interest and stuff off your money while it sits there.
Unwise.
I started getting worried like that because when I was starting to clear up stuff and then selling some stuff and then to buy the Prime stuff I did, the collection I did.
Yeah.
There was quite a bit in there, and I was worried because I started reading people saying, well, they'll hold it for 2-3 months. I'm like, what?
Don't leave money in PayPal in your PayPal balance. I
learned
feel
that, yeah.
There might be someone who has a special reason to do that, but I would never do that. The moment I receive money, I transfer it
Straight out.
Yeah, but that's you. That's the other side of it. We're Canadian, so when there's the PayPal, we take the money out into Canadian, and when we buy something,
the currency exchange.
we lose like 10%.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. That's why I leave some money in the PayPal, because I don't want to convert back to Canadian and lose 10%, and then when I buy it again and lose another 10%.
Exactly. Yeah, but when you get money into the PayPal, does it not convert it for you automatically already?
No, you can set it up in the U.S. funds in the States
Yeah.
in the PayPal account.
Really?
Yep. If you don't do that, they'll go to your bank and they convert and give you a shitty conversion rate.
That's how I have it. That's how I have it set up now. Any U.S. money that comes into my PayPal, it converts it.
Nope. Change
Yeah,
it
so
to
you could be
US
losing
currency.
some
Oh,
money.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, change it to U.S. currency and they'll stay in your PayPal account.
Oh wow. Okay.
Unless you have like 10,000 there, then I would say you don't leave that much. But if you have like $1,000 or less, then
So change it so that you can hold the funds in U.S.
yes, in your PayPal account in U.S. currency.
And then when you want to transfer, you can transfer from U.S. to your bank, and they'll convert it.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because you
PayPal
know-
uses like their own conversion, right? Like they
Yeah.
usually it's always a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lose 20% in back and forth, right? Because if you sell it, if you convert to Canadian, you lose 10%, and then when you buy U.S., you lose another 10%. So
10%? Are you sure? That's a lot of money.
dude. Well, look at it this way: our exchange rate is 30%. When you convert the U.S. to Canadian, you only get 20%.
I sent someone 230 U.S. It cost me $100 on top of that, just to send that.
100 Canadian.
wow.
100 Canadian.
40% exchange rate. That's what.
Wow.
It's crazy.
See, what I tried to do to trick the system, because I didn't know this, is I sold a couple things and bought, so I just got this. I just got the buyer to send the seller the money. Right? You get what I'm saying?
Man.
I know. I sold something. Instead of giving them my email, I gave them the email of the other guy,
God,
and they're
that's
sending it
dicey,
that way.
dude. That's dicey.
No, but it's everybody I know. It's people I know. It's no strangers. It's no
Yeah,
strangers.
So have change your account to U.S. currency.
U.S.
Stay in the U.S.
It's almost the transaction's almost done now, so I don't have to.
Yeah,
but
but
yeah,
I
I'll
know,
look
like,
into it for
that's what I'm
future.
saying.
What?
Because
So
with
stupid.
My custom capes, when people pay me in PayPal, I leave in U.S. funds. So if I ever needed to buy something, then I just use that funds to buy. Don't have to convert it and lose 20%, right?
Wow, I'm going back and thinking, all the hot toys I sold, I converted to Canadian first,
Yeah.
to then convert it back to U.S.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
That's the problem with working with funny money.
Yeah.
Because I bought all the stuff with U.S.,
Mhm.
but when I was selling it, I was converting it to Canadian.
Yeah.
She.
Live and learn, man. Live and learn.
That maple tax hit hard.
Goddamn.
You gotta talk to
But
the fruit
I think there's-
inspector, man. I know.
I think there's people who
I'll
make the
say
whole
that.
career off this.
Yeah, sounds like Phoenix is one of them.
Hey, that's why I got all those statues. Them statues ain't there for no reason.
God damn. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, there's like people making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars
Yeah.
off of just conversion rates,
Yep.
just because they know how it works.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to go back and see how much I missed out on.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit.
Don't do that.
Shit.
Learning lesson for you. 2024. Your new lesson.
No, because it's a lot of money. We weren't playing with peanuts. It was a lot of money. Fuck.
I know.
I gotta go back and see what happened. But credit cards. No, I say credit card everything. I know it's tough, and you got to be very strict. You got to be on top of your finances.
Yeah.
But I would say, if you can use a credit card, use a credit card, but you use it as a tool. You got that 21-day grace period. You get a nice credit card with a meaty reward system.
Yeah.
You know, over here in Canada, American Express is great for that. 4 or 5 times the points. And you just put everything on that credit card. And as long as you pay it within that 21-day grace period, you don't have to worry about a thing.
Free grocery money, man. That's
Free
why I
grocery
do
money,
my
man.
credit card. I pay my bills with
Yeah.
credit card, and
Yeah.
you get free food. Right?
I was at like $600 a year I was getting back
Yeah.
just for using the card.
Yeah.
Right?
Waiting for you to slip up.
And then it saves you from bank fees. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have to pay bank fees. I want to do a whole show on this because there's a lot of little tricks and things you can do to. You might not think it'll help you, but in the long run, over years and stuff, you save a lot of money.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't have the.
That's an excuse. I don't want to hear that. I hear it all the time, and I'm.
It's human nature for you.
No, people have to. People have to. It's like walking around with holes in your jeans in your pockets, and you just put $1,000 cash in there, and it comes out. That's the excuse, I think. You got to. You have to be on top of it.
Oh man, the people in this collecting community don't understand impulse control.
No, they have to. Well, that's what we're here for. We're gonna instill impulse control.
Listen, collect responsibly and use credit
Thank you.
cards responsibly.
Yes.
We are not condoning purchasing everything in your life with a credit card. Just make that clear. But
It was John.
if you can,
It made me
you can
do it.
figure it out. If you can figure it out, not get yourself in trouble. Slowly work into it and try it out. At least it will protect you on.
Start with
some of this
1,000.
stuff.
So listen, start with $1,000 credit card. Okay, get a credit card of $1,000. That's your limit. Right? Separate credit card. Keep a separate credit card from your other expenses, your everyday expenses, so that everything's organized. You keep it separate. That's your spending credit card. That's it. And you use it. No payment plans. That's the number one rule. There's no payment plans. I don't want to hear payment plans. You want to drop an NRD? Fine. You know what your payment plan is? What D-Rock said. $50 a month? Here, I'm buying a statue $1,000, okay? That's what we established. The credit card's $1,000. Buying a statue $1,000. Okay. You put your NRD down, what? Let's say $100. $200, whatever. Is your NRD. Put it on the credit card, boom. You have the money for it, of course. You're spending with the credit card because you have the money for it. The credit card is just a vessel to get you the points, as opposed to using PayPal that gives you nothing or your checking account that gives you nothing.
I want to
And
ask.
this is how you
have
build your
you
credit
guys ever?
also.
You guys, everyone here has played like a mobile game or something, or some video game that has its own currency inside, right? You know
Yes,
the
sir.
reason why it has a separate currency? Because people are not able to tell the
Right.
difference. Like that, they've spent money to buy that currency in the game, and you're like, no, separate stuff. You guys just focus. It's different.
Dude.
This is it's really just the money that's in your account, but you're using your credit card.
Dude.
The whole reason they do that is because they've done psychological studies to and they know that if people eventually they can't tell the difference. They'll make excuses for themselves and they'll spend in a way they shouldn't.
Michael's not wrong here, actually. Canada makes sure you don't have money. In Canada, you have to live off credit. It's not wrong.
Shit, bro. That's the U.S. too. you talking about?
Oh no,
But seriously,
Canada.
The U.S. will break you. The
Okay,
U.S. will break you just on medical expenses, bro.
Yeah.
Just on healthcare.
Yeah.
Just that's
Yeah.
all it takes.
You'll
All
die
it
before
takes.
you get into the hospital in Canada.
You damn right.
It's free.
Wow.
No, it's nine.
It's not that bad.
Last day.
So yeah, you do this. You know what your payment plan is? You open up a separate bank account, and every month you put the funds, $50. I don't care. It sounds like work, but try it. When you get the hang of it, it'll work. I don't want to hear this fucking I'm lazy and I don't have self-control. I'm so sick of this shit. Like we're babying this generation's just spoon
Everyone
feeding.
taking John's advice. He's gonna follow
And
you.
next
to a
thing you know,
small
you got
claims
your
court.
mom woman. She's like, take me to Mastro's. Wow, I got
It's like-
$950 left.
Oh yeah, you have to keep this secret from the spouse.
Yeah.
Because the spouse finds out you got money in the
Take me
account,
to
forget about it.
Mastro's.
She's
We'll
gonna
be
find
putting this in a
something
joint
special.
account.
John and D-Rock will follow you to small claims court so you can talk to your creditors.
No,
So
Dilbert, that's
wait,
not.
What'd you say? What'd you
This
say?
is not-
Say that again.
John
I'll follow
and
who to what?
D-Rock will follow
Oh,
you to.
I'm
Buck Sume. Dilbert, this is not what we're saying. Buy first, ask questions later. No. We're not advocating that. It is, I want to buy a piece. Okay, here's the piece I want to buy. $600, whatever it is. Try it. Don't go NRD, because I think that what the issue that a lot of people face is the whole payment plan. Rose-colored goggles, as Buck would say, where okay, all I have to do is put an NRD of $55 down, and then, all I have to pay is $100 every month. Oh my God, I can afford that. But can you? You do it with one, and then you do it with the next, and then the other, and then all of a sudden this company's holding $3-4 grand, and
Well,
you're like,
you've seen it on the Facebook posts where people have that long list of pre-orders,
hell
and they
yeah,
start
dude, like
they started off
20.
you
it's something to
with-
be proud of.
with one or two, and then all of a sudden you end up with 20 or 30,
Crazy.
pre-orders.
What's going on, SpongeBob? Listen,
Yeah, stick with one or two. Stick with one or two. You don't need
I'm pretty
30
sure they don't
pre-orders.
people on
those
30.
pre-order lists where you got 30 statues, like that's not like if you can afford it, congratulations, that's fantastic for you. But that's not, that's not something to be like, oh, wow, well, look at me,
But
and you're
again,
looking
those
down
three
on.
lists, though, are they $3,000 statues? Or are they like I don't know, because I'm thinking about the money. I'm thinking like, because I got three, but they're very expensive.
He's
I
one
don't
of
understand.
those.
I don't understand that though. If you're gonna pre-order that many statues, why don't you just pay
30's a
one
lot.
off? Why don't you just pay
Yeah.
one off ahead of time, one at a
Right.
time? You
Well,
know
maybe
what I'm
back in the
saying?
day they thought
The
everything
reason
was
is because
selling out.
in the moment you're like FOMO. If I don't buy,
It's
if I don't
FOMO.
put down money to reserve mine right now, I won't be able to get it. But it's in the end, Jarhead, the rationalization is I'm paying the same amount of money. I'm just moving my money around so that I can have all of them guaranteed.
It's a pyramid
That's the
scheme.
rationalization.
I mean, just because look at it. I mean, look at it rationally.
Thomas.
If they're paying that much in pre-orders every month, they could
That's
pay
a lot.
off a statue,
In a month.
every month.
In a month, yeah.
Yeah, in a month.
Exactly.
So, I
If
don't
you got
know.
30 pre-orders, man, woo, $70
Look at this
a
That's
pop,
way.
crazy.
$80
Some
a
guys,
pop. Oof.
you get the statues coming to their house, and they're like, I didn't know I ordered this. That's when you're in trouble.
That's crazy.
That's when you're in
Yeah.
trouble.
But you have guys who have right, money's not an issue, so that's fine. If money's not an issue, go enjoy yourself.
But that's
It's
the small
where-
minority of the people in this
For
community.
sure.
That's
For
the
sure.
disclaimer, but it only applies to like what
A few
1%.
people, that's fine.
That's,
But my whole
that's
thing,
crazy to me that you just you go outside one day and there's a package, there's a statue out there like.
And
What did I order?
you gotta check the name to make sure it's yours.
Yeah, is this mine? Where
Prime
did
One
it
said
come
this
from?
shit. I'm looking at the shipping thing every day, and knowing it's gonna come a month from now. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Is it here today? Is it?
And we're not here to judge. I don't want this to be like, oh my God. I want this to be more like, here's a few tips and tricks to help, because I think there's a lot of stuff they don't teach you. Like banking in school, I don't know in the States, but here they don't teach you nothing. They don't teach
They don't
you
teach
anything.
nothing either.
They don't teach you
Nada.
shit.
They don't teach you about stocks. They don't teach you about anything.
But last year I had two pre-orders, one from Prime One, like Alfred, and then I had the Shredder. But this year I'm already at 4, and just because of Prime One sale, to me it was worth POing it because you're getting the free shipping and then you're getting like a lot of money off as well. So just like it's smart doing it that way, in my opinion.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
gonna
don't got
I'm gonna
30
send
you
you
don't got
the
30 pre-orders.
I'm gonna send you
Well,
I'm gonna
I
send
can-
you the everyday collector hotline for help. The help hot.
Well, I will call you, but like, hey, you just
no.
missed 20% of Canadian U.S. money. I would have never missed that. So you like what? Hold on.
Know your limit. Collect within it.
That had
Yeah,
Joker
for real.
back there. That 20%.
Everybody, John the Red Guy, we taking like advice from you. Missed that 20%.
Sam, boy, you lost all credibility.
Who?
You know.
Me?
Yeah.
With
the hot
what?
toys.
The transfer of the
with the
funds.
conversion with the money.
No, I don't know. I don't remember what I did. I got to look back now
We
because
remember, bro. We remember.
what Phoenix said. But I sold it over a period of time. It wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know. I got to look back. But yeah, just do your thing. Separate account, separate credit card. Stay organized. Write it down. Keep a log if you have to. 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a week, whatever it takes you. Just be organized and do it, and you'll see it'll help you. It's a second job, but you have to do it. When it comes to finances, you have to. In this climate,
I live that way.
Doing that before.
I live that way, so it's easy for me to see that. But I see people who don't live that way, and they don't learn, man. They just a little bit here, a little bit there. And it's like whatever. And then at the end of the month, they're going to the cash money to borrow money, which they charge. You know how much they charge a cash money? Those money advance.
It's borrowing from the mafia.
500%.
It's like the maximum. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
500%. Just imagine if you were to borrow $100 by the end of the year, that $100 would jump to $400. You owe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you guys think? Like, all the statue companies, to what degree are they like operating off like
yes, don't
like,
your guy know
like debt? Because like you think about it, and if someone puts down a pre-order and maybe it's just 10% of the entire thing, they got this like crazy ES, and they got to produce all the statues in that run with money that they come up with themselves. That's crazy. They have their operating costs. They gotta.
Just think of this for a second. I was driving thinking about this. This is what goes on in my brain. You never touch your money. You never touch it. It's like living is just like, it's just passing. It just goes from one system to the next, and you never physically have anything. Is that not weird?
It is, but the whole point of that kind of system is that if people have confidence in it, so it works. With the whole fiat
Until
system.
it doesn't.
No, man.
Until it doesn't. But the thing is, if it doesn't, a lot of people get fucked. So people choose not to stop believing.
You get your paycheck. You get your paycheck in your account. You pay your bills. You see nothing. Every week, just go.
Yeah, but Johnny,
Gone.
the way you stop that is by using cash. Every week I take a $50 out. That's all I have for the week to spend. Okay? I don't start pulling out the credit cards for everything, because if I do that, it's very easy to spend money. But if you take out $50 and you're spending $10, guess what? You're down to $40.
Yeah, but you're not benefiting from that $50. You can take that $50 and
$1,000. You do good 6 months, and they drop that. They hire that thing up to $6,000. The next thing you know, your friends are talking about we going to Cabo, and then you just all right. Well, I got 6,000. You don't have 6,000. But mentally, well, I might pay this back next month because I'm gonna get an extra check. Something might happen.
No,
So,
you gotta. My advice that I'm giving has to be for someone who has complete self-control.
Most Americans don't.
I don't. I can't sit there. I can't sit and fathom.
None of us on this panel have control. We look behind us. They think we're crazy.
Yeah, well, look behind us.
Control. He got like 30 statues behind him.
It doesn't. But you collect within your means.
A little Honda right there. I mean, that's two Honda.
You collect within your means.
So how about you, Jerry?
$50 that's a carton of eggs for me.
What do you think, Jerry?
Jesus.
What's your advice to all of us?
Bitcoin, baby.
Jesus.
Just put it all on Bitcoin. Everybody's different. I think you just got to find what works for you.
Johnny's trying to teach you how to use debt like a rich person. You guys want to stay poor in your mindset. John is trying to tell you, if you use that credit card, you can benefit from the debt. Instead, you guys are always here like, thinking, oh man, hell no, I don't want to risk everything, and like I can't control myself.
When I say to use the credit card, I don't mean to use the credit card and not have the money to pay for it. I mean that you have the money in your checking account to pay for it. It's just there's no. If the bank is giving you a 21-day grace period to pay that, and on top of that, 4 times the reward points, and on top of that, when you travel, insurance to travel, and on top of that, when you buy the item with the credit card, depending on what it is, insurance for 30 days on the item, when you're getting all the perks of that the card offers you, why not take advantage of it? But you need to have the money. No one say it's common sense.
If you're 21 days and you let's say you owe $1,000 and you pay $999 on the 22nd day, okay?
Yeah.
They go all the way back to day one and they charge you interest on that.
Of course, 21% interest, but you're not taking. Yeah, but Phoenix, you're not taking the 21 days because you're not earning anything for 21 days. You just have 21 days. The money's in your bank account. The money's there.
You would.
Yeah, like you buy anyway.
That's the problem.
If you're going to go to Costco and spend $200, no matter what, you might as well just charge it and then pay it off like that. That's what I'm trying to say.
100%.
You're spending it no matter what. You might as well make something off of nothing, even if it's $2. It's $2 more richer than you are.
You want to be real smart? You want to be real smart? Take your paycheck and just put it on your credit card. Overpay the credit card so it's in a positive balance, and then make your transactions. Fuck, they don't teach you this shit on any channels, baby. Only on this channel.
In case you start spending so much money, you're overspending.
Someone's gonna be like, "This costs $250, but I only got $190." John told me to put it on my card.
The banks are gonna want to shut us down. You take your paycheck, put it on the credit card, and then spend. Get the points still. You guys got to be smart, man.
John, you're preaching here, the bank advocates for it like wholeheartedly. They're like,
the bank doesn't advocate. Oh, no.
Trust me, they know people. They don't have as much faith in people having the self-control you want them to.
I can guarantee you, I just sold 4 credit cards to someone in this chat. I guarantee you, 4 credit cards.
You poor souls.
You can tell you whatever you want though, but you still got to get a proof of that. So if you already made mistakes earlier, then you just get added to somebody else's card and then
pre-approvals, baby. Pre-approvals.
John is just telling you how to rack up the debt, bro. Like, yeah.
I'm not telling you how to rack up the debt. I'm telling you how to use the card. The card needs to be used. We'll move on. The card needs to be.
Collectors Club is brought to you by American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
That was that pre-approval. You go looking for credit, and they're like, "No, we can't approve you because like you don't have the money. Like, sorry, you don't have a good history." And John's like, "No, pre-approval.
What's going on, Rashid?
Credit somewhere else."
No. Listen to me. Use it as a tool. Don't depend on it. Use it as a tool. End of story. If you see it doesn't work, close it. Try it for a couple months. If you see it doesn't work, close it. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna do a show on this where I just
comes up $3,000. You'd be like, charge it.
No, you gotta have self-control.
I got
look at Rashid. He said, "I'm hustling on the block to get a maestro version." Stop hustling, Rashid. Put it on the card.
Hey, does it sound funny when Buck says this? I'm hustling on the block. I'm like, what?
John enabled me to buy the maestro. That's right. That's the reason I buy maestro because of
it's
John.
crazy because like there's so many signs for him to get that maestro. It's like, man,
you gotta have self-control. That's all I'm saying.
If you can pay it off in 21 days, just put it on the card right now.
No, but like when I bought my maestro, I paid it off in cash, and I paid it with being basically brand new to the hobby, and I just had trust for him. And then like I guess 45 days later, I thought about it like, man, I don't even know this guy. So let me go buy the war machine, but I want to meet up. So now I know where your establishment at. So if anything ever goes sideways, I know where to find you. So,
I'm sure that worked out for Oniri customers too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I got the war machine here though, so. Man,
business is here today, gone tomorrow. That's anybody. That's nothing guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed in life. You know what's guaranteed in life? Death and taxes. That's all that's guaranteed in life. And using your credit card responsibly.
And debt.
All right, let's get into some news. That was good. We'll do some other stuff on that. Points. Use those points. Fuck. No, you're gonna give your money to Sideshow instead. Give all your money to Sideshow or to Prime or to XM, so they're holding your money, and then
they give you a statue.
No, Yeah, but why are they going to hold the money during the pre-order process? Relax. There's no rush.
Yeah.
There's no rush. Take it easy. You're going to hold my money so you can bring that poison ivy out of the graveyard? No. Relax. I want her there. Take it easy. There's no rush, okay? Anyways. Buck, did you want to show? I see your camera here. Did you want to show before we go?
Yeah.
He about to show his block.
Fuck you, man.
The everyday collector is not responsible for any views expressed on the Collectors Club, including his own. Use at your own risk.
No, I'm not. I know what the whole. I don't know. You guys suck. Horizontal Buck, please. Holy shit, that's beautiful. Horizontal Buck.
He can't hear you, probably.
Buck. Pause. Turn your camera, Buck.
Oh, so he actually has statues too?
That
was all anime.
That's Spidey is beautiful, man.
I
Holy.
like how this light is hitting that Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
That's legit.
That's good.
Oh, he went from fake background to some statues.
He can't hear us, but this is awesome. Wow.
Looks like a bone. Quarter-sized bone, I guess.
Well sculpted, man. I think he did an awesome upgrade from the other one he had.
Which one? The sideshow?
No, he had another custom one.
Oh, okay.
He showed it. All right, Buck, move on. There we go. Oh, we're getting every angle here.
Jeez, no.
That's so tight you can't even swipe a credit card there.
I thought he didn't like suits like that. Cause things like with the Flash. Show too much body.
Do you think the suit's mostly blue with black highlights or black with blue highlights?
I can't tell because of the light.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering. The light looks really good on it.
It does, yeah.
He's talking, but we can't hear him.
I know.
He
We can't hear you, Buck.
On his neck.
I think it's
the bar print.
I like how the spider is like raised off the uniform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you keep pointing.
He's just talking away. He has no idea.
Why are you touching his butt, Buck? Stop touching his butt.
He's explaining. He's getting into detail right now.
It's not. It's ridiculous, man. You know, it's.
I used 2 credit cards for this, and I got 21 days. I'm gonna get all my points back.
You guys think it's funny? All right, you know what? Go use your sideshow points.
That's Spider-Man doing some shrugs.
Yeah, I was saying that too. He had the bar print on his neck.
What's going on, Slifer?
Who's playing him? Is that Goldberg?
Man.
Jesus.
Sorry, hold on. There we go. I'll give him shit when he gets in here.
Nah, man, we should go back to that vision. I want to see those NECA quarter-scale turtles, man. Those are awesome. I'm glad you displayed them. They look really good.
Oh, that was on accident because I thought I was gonna get a statue today and it failed. So I opened this up though so I could like do something right there, but
the Ralph in the trench coat, I can hear that scene at the back of my mind when he's fighting Casey Jones in the park.
Yeah. This version costs more though than like the regular version, but and it's harder to find the one with the trench coat. But,
cricket.
Who plays cricket?
You gotta have crumpets play cricket.
But
I just want to let you know, Buck, we didn't hear a thing, huh? We didn't hear you speaking whatsoever.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Did you hear me?
I couldn't hear any of you guys.
I was saying turn the camera horizontal for a better shot.
I couldn't. I wish if I had my AirPods.
Are you arguing, Buck? Put me back up.
Oh, that's but.
So
man, get these.
Get this shit out of the screen, man. Put Leo up. That's what I want.
Just as much as your damn Spider-Man,
awesome.
boy.
Put Leo up. It's not about the money. It's about the
He
character.
black. You tell he got the swag.
Wow.
I know he was
Oh,
black, but
man.
this is about attitude problem. He ready to go at all
Raph
times.
sucks, man.
He's
He's
Spider-Man.
a wannabe.
It's Spider-Man takes steroids
Why does the turtle need to wear a jacket?
because he's cold at night.
He was in disguise in this scene. You don't remember?
Yeah, but the movies.
Oh,
The movies.
Yeah.
He's in
Yeah,
disguise.
He's in super disguise.
Because I don't see his face. Turtle face.
He's
You look
so-
like
got-
some
he's got a
kind
hat
of
on.
turtle.
It's a pretty turtle.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? Only some will get that. Anyways,
That
alright.
jacket actually
Damn.
looks like good quality in terms of
It is good quality.
it has double lining inside.
They got
Yeah.
buttons and everything. Take it off.
Buck,
Slifer,
that jacket might fit you, Buck.
Slifer, you need to jump on so you can do the New York accent for all these
Oh,
characters,
yeah, and the
especially
bat,
Raph.
man.
Okay, let's go back to Buck for a second. That symbiote Spidey is French kiss. And the way you have it lit from above,
Thanks.
Is
I need
is
to
it,
add-
most,
I need-
is it mostly blue with black highlights or black with blue?
No, it's not even. I don't really think it's not shaded. It's the kind of paint that was used. It's iridescent.
He
Like
misses me.
It's messed up.
so, like it's shimmery in the parts where the light is hitting directly, and then it looks like black in the parts that are kind of in shadow. So it's. I don't even think they really shaded it. It's just the kind of paint, like a color shift paint. So it shifts
It's for
from
black
like
light?
black to. Sorry.
Using black light, is that what you use?
No. It's just a spotlight from above. Like
Oh.
it's like yeah.
all right, let's keep going.
I didn't even know you had that many statues.
We had a pretty good conversation. We went an hour in. Holy mac!
2%.
21.
You lost any viewers?
Financial advice. Come here for the advice your bank won't give you. I'll tell you the truth. You guys are laughing. I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull up statements and show you, man, how much money you're gonna save
I
on my
done
plan. But you have to have. You have to be organized. Control. Yeah, you can't be diddle daddling here.
You also need to open a debt counseling service.
Did I actually say that? Michael says John just said French kiss instead of chef kiss. Did I actually say it?
No, nobody here said pause. Damn.
Wow. I didn't even realize that. Oh,
they blocked. So okay, well that's Canadian.
goddamn. You wish. All right, let's go into. Let's keep going, man. Back it says Martha Stewart and Wesley Snipes listen to John.
Oh man. I believe they're still rich, right?
Yes.
That was good. What's going on, Whisper?
Oh. Oh my god.
It's like if you don't want to laugh, try to laugh because he's laughing. It just makes you laugh.
Can I get the French kiss?
John goes to restaurants for all the wrong reasons. Okay. Let's move on. Whew. I need this once a week. Let's get into This is War, man. This means war. Last week was... Who did we do? We did
Superman.
Superman versus Goku. And Goku won. Unfortunately.
Blasphemy.
Yeah, I hate to see it. So now we're doing Deadpool versus Wolverine. You guys have at it while I put this in the chat so people can vote.
What version of these characters?
Look. It's
Their best of each one.
exactly. There you go.
No, I don't like. You're not really gonna win by fighting. You got to be smart because you can't kill the other person.
But can you cut
They're
him
gonna
up
have
and
to,
just
like-
hide his body across the world like a Deadpool? Can you just put his head over
There was
here?
a story where like Wolverine like regenerated his whole body off of like nothing. Like
Hey, Buck, that's not true. If Wolverine uses the Muramasa blade, he could kill Deadpool.
Kill. Oh wait, so the Muramasa
That's
blade is
true.
effective on Deadpool.
It negates all healing factors.
Well, Deadpool will use it against Wolverine.
So they could kill each other. If that
I guess they could.
Muramasa
You're right.
blade.
You're right. You're right.
Now
Yeah.
it comes up who could fight the best then, and Wolverine probably could fight better than Deadpool. Replace him.
I don't
It's like
know.
Superman. Like Superman, he can't fight. Batman got hands.
Come on,
Wolverine-
Bruce
Deadpool
Wayne
is pretty
is more,
capable.
Yeah, but Wolverine he's lived longer for one. He's got more experience fighting.
The poll is
He-
up.
He's had his mutant abilities for longer, so he knows, because Deadpool's healing factor is basically the same as Wolverine's.
Is it? And I thought it was better.
It's a little better. It's not like, I don't know. It's not like ridiculously better, but it's a little better. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why did I'm not a huge X-Men guy, so you got to be patient with me. Why did Wolverine die in that last film? Last
His
Stand.
healing factor was failing because he was, I don't know, for some reason it was because he was getting old.
They put this cure in the food and the water, and if like that's why there wasn't any like a lot of mutants in the future,
Okay.
and it caused his abilities to slow down. Yeah,
okay.
so over time his adamantium was poisoning him.
Yeah.
Because that's part of his ability, because he's always healing from the metal in his body.
Mhm.
So it was killing him basically over time.
Otherwise, he would just be.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go anywhere. Okay, so you guys voted?
So the thing is, with Wolverine, he's a killing machine, right? With Deadpool, he's just a joke machine. Who's gonna win? Of course, Wolverine.
I mean, Deadpool kills people all the time. He's a freaking assassin.
yeah, but you know what? Depends
I don't know.
On it, right?
Is
I
it
mean,
because he's goofy he'll lose? I don't understand.
Yeah, but I'm talking about as a complete.
He doesn't have as much skill as Wolverine. He doesn't. There's no way.
Come on, man. Wolverine pretty much only uses his
Wolverine
his claws in every.
Wolverine's a samurai too. He knows how to use a sword. He knows how to use different martial
But
arts.
he hasn't used a sword for a long time.
He uses it all the time.
So you
Not
his
all
trainer?
the time. We usually
He
fight with
used it not
claws.
too long ago in the comics.
That's why I said, what version are we talking about? But okay,
Just Wolverine in general.
this Wolverine in general, and he's
Wolverine in
always
general.
up to date on all his skill sets, like regardless.
I mean, I am. I read comic books.
No.
So how about if Deadpool? How about if Deadpool was the plan, poisoning the food and adding the healing factor in the food and his water and stuff for years, and then just
I
kill them that way?
I don't think you've read much of Deadpool. He don't plan a whole lot.
Well, how about if it's a revised Deadpool?
Why
a
is
revision?
Wolverine?
And Deadpool put it all on his credit card, and he paid 2% for the food.
So the big hole in the whole story with Wolverine. Why can't he smell the stuff in the food? He's got like super, his sense of smell is pretty good. I mean, he's almost an animal, right? I mean, like a dog. He can smell everything. So when he smelled the stuff in the food,
More of a Wolverine than a dog, but yeah.
Hasn't Wolverine been poisoned several times before? It was not gonna smell shit. If the writer wants him to take the poison, he'll take it.
No.
All right, you guys voted. Let's see where we're at. We're at Wolverine so far, 68%. I have 64 people in here and 22 people voting. The math there. I know I'm good with banking, but that math's not making sense there. If I saw that on my statement, I'd worry. Come on, guys. Get your votes in.
Is this a direct fight or they're planning to assassinate
Man,
each
for
other?
God's sakes, Buck, what do we overanalyze? This is a fucking fight, Buck. A fight.
They can't kill each other.
Mortal Kombat style.
Then no one's gonna win because they can't die.
What are you talking about? He just said get the sword of
Okay,
Mitsubishi.
Okay, Muramasa.
Yeah, but they both can't have the sword at the same time, so Wolverine will have the sword. It's his sword.
Yeah, but then how about if he takes the sword from Wolverine?
He won't do that.
Why wouldn't he do that? With his little hand? Come on.
Yeah, no.
In this picture, Wolverine doesn't have the Muramasa.
In this picture, he doesn't. Correct. You have to use your imagination. Buck.
So another thing to think about too is Wolverine's adamantium skeleton.
Yeah.
So I think that's a little bit of
cut him.
Yeah, there's a lot of that's an edge to Wolverine because Wolverine can cut through Deadpool's bones.
Yes.
So that's a definitely an advantage.
But then Deadpool will just regenerate.
The version of Deadpool, he'll regenerate his old arm back.
Yeah, but the way I've seen him do it is he puts his arm on his body to regenerate it. Then he regenerates it. I don't know if I've ever seen him do it just spontaneously. I'm not sure.
Are there any Deadpool super fans who can find one moment, just one moment, where he's grown a whole arm back instantly?
Now, I've seen Wolverine grow his whole body back from his skeleton.
Exactly. Like, isn't that so? I won't criticize it. It has happened. So
yeah, it's happening.
What's going on, Keesis? All right, I'll give it one more minute. 12:16 here. We got 29 votes.
But the experience, it plays a part in this fight, I think.
Yeah.
The Berserker Rage, you're not even talking about that. I mean, Wolverine gets that, it's over.
Even if he's
Tony
angry,
Stays Frosty says Deadpool cuts Wolverine cuts Deadpool's head off. That's it. Game over.
So what does
I think
he do
Wolverine's actually stabbed Deadpool straight through the head before in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that was in a panel I saw.
Was the fight over?
And it wasn't
after
like
that?
he let him do it. Yeah, it was over. He was stuck on his claws. He couldn't move.
Oh yeah, so he couldn't move.
He couldn't move until Wolverine popped his claws back in until he retracted.
This Deadpool will be so daring that it will lean into it, so the blade, the blades can go through his body, completely through his head.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it here. We're gonna end the poll. 78% Wolverine, 21%
I
Deadpool,
mean,
and of all the places, I
Yeah,
posted this as well. Wolverine took it. So
yeah, I think almost every category he's better.
There's a question for you: who's more popular, Wolverine or Deadpool?
Wolverine.
For sure.
Exactly.
That's probably why he wins.
That's usually.
That's not why he wins, man. Come on.
Come on, man. I think that's why he wins. I feel like if we had more like big Deadpool fans in here, we'd have more advocates like to tell us why Deadpool isn't gonna lose.
Another thing to think about too is I feel like if Deadpool fought Sabretooth, Sabretooth would wipe the floor with Deadpool. And Wolverine fights Sabretooth all the time.
Yeah.
So
Let me
just
see if
makes
I can
sense
get
to me.
some.
Why do you feel that way though?
I think
Sabretooth is a beast.
Yeah.
I realized Deadpool was a nobody until the movie came out. Wolverine was a somebody way before that. You know what I'm
No, that's not true. It wasn't as big as he was, but like there were like Deadpool merch all over. You could see the Deadpool logo. You could find it in multiple places. People knew who Deadpool was.
I like Deadpool when he first came out because he was more serious.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't all chapsticky till later down the line.
So Facebook, I got 28% for Deadpool, 72% for Wolverine, with volts. That's pretty good. So here's some of the comments. Standard Gear Wade doesn't have what it takes to stop Wolverine, but Logan does. So I'd have to give it to Wolverine. Adamantium Skeleton means Wolverine. Healing factor, a draw, and fighting skills make it a close fight, but that skeleton makes Wolverine almost indestructible. This one is an easy one. Wolverine wins. And yeah, those are some of the comments.
I mean, Deadpool's healing factor is more powerful than Wolverine's. I'll give him that.
Yeah. But that's only if Wolverine has his adamantium. If you take it away, it's way more powerful.
So then he loses the
Like
only advantage he has.
No, that's not his only advantage. He's a better fighter. He's a lot older, has a lot more strategy.
To accept that, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. Go ahead. Bet more strategy.
Beast says Wolverine fights the Hulk all the time. Deadpool wouldn't last a minute with the Hulk. Couldn't hurt him. Wolverine is the best at what he does. And what he does isn't very nice.
I don't know. I just feel like Wolverine fights more
aggressive,
top notch. He's got villains that are top notch. Who does Deadpool fight?
I get when people say that, but like coming from like at least like real life, like, and I look at it like I'm a UFC fan. Sometimes you beating a better person, you could lose to a worse person. Like that happens all the time.
Slifer, Matt, good to see you guys.
Yeah, it was your day. Takes one in.
Do I know if you have any reasons for why Deadpool is gonna win?
Matt's gonna defend Deadpool right now.
Because he had his ass out. He's kind of like
You want? Hey, John, you want to see how I'm gonna defend Deadpool? Well,
Deadpool wins.
What's the justification? What's the justification?
Well, the blanket's enough justification.
You're a Deadpool fan.
Not enough.
Why does Deadpool win?
Why does Deadpool win?
Well, even if he gets his head cut off, he can still put it back on. I think there was.
Okay. Do you like
there was a show?
Ryan Reynolds Deadpool? Is that why you're?
Wow.
No, I don't. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Ryan Reynolds at all.
Maybe
well,
you're not a fan, but whoever has the blanket might be a fan.
I've never seen her.
No, she likes Deadpool. No, you got to look at. I mean, so Deadpool has the same healing factors as Wolverine, right? Jarhead, I know Wolverine's been around a lot longer. He's fought a lot more, but that's not it really. That doesn't make him a better assassin. So the experience factor, I understand it, but it's not enough to take out Deadpool. Deadpool has but see, Deadpool's head can come off and it can go back on. He can live without it for a while. Wolverine can't. So you have the two that have the same. Deadpool has the same factors, if not more.
You can't
than
cut
Wolverine's
head off. He's got an adamantium skin. Adamantium.
Put at the vertebrae, and it'll
Yeah, but you got that. You got that. No, there's a metal that can cut through adamantium. I forgot what it was, but there is.
Gold.
No.
American Express.
Unupdated.
That American Express.
Gamma Bro says Wolverine wins mid diff. He has the berserker rage. If you know, you know.
If he cut his head off, he just run with his head. He would never find his head. He's living without no head. He could hide the head.
Rashid says Matt didn't even know Blade had a healing factor like Wolverine. Man, Rashid, we're talking about real heroes here, right?
I know, right?
I'm kidding. I hope you're doing well, brother. Jesse says Thanos cursed Deadpool to be immortal because Deadpool was Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh God,
that's funny.
I got the same curse.
Okay,
stop.
We will. This one goes to Wolverine. Let's keep on going. Sorry, Deadpool.
John, I'm gonna log back on. Give me a minute.
Sounds good, man. So Sideshow, guys, I'm impressed by this one. Sideshow Mr. Sin went up for order from the Pulp Vixens. This is the first installment. Mr. Sin coming in at a price point of $645 USD. Beautiful piece here. Sculpted by William Harbottle. And the design was done by Ian McDonald. Kat Sapine worked on the paint. Sapini, penne pasta. Okay, I'm sorry for the mispronunciation. There you go. She's beautiful.
My only question is, so she's Mr. Sin?
No, Mr. Sin's
That's her name?
Her name is Ursula something.
She's hiding the Mister.
Oh, wow.
Does she identify as a Mister?
Oh, God.
Mr. Sin's in the back. Can't you see the cave, the top of the cave there with the horns? That's Mr. Sin.
Is that a guy back there?
I mean, have you seen Ace Ventura? So I mean,
yes, phenomenal movie.
He's probably just wearing like a ceremonial headdress.
Yes, use your imagination. See, I like where this is going. I think this piece is really good. Really good. I'm impressed. I would add this to the collection, to be honest.
It's a nice piece.
It's a really nice piece.
I just don't know what it would go with.
You wouldn't have any pieces that don't necessarily go with anything?
It's tough because, like, then you really feel like it's out of place. It's going to look out of place in your collection unless you have a total, like, section that kind of plays to this genre. How many people have that kind of
space?
Space and display.
I think she's 5th scale, right, Buck? I want to say she's 5th scale.
No, she's quarter. She's premium format.
She's quarter?
Yeah, she's a premium format.
I thought it was smaller.
Does it show what's in that tube? Is there like a head or something?
Yeah, it says. I'll pull it up here. It says. Hold on. Let me pull up the Sideshow description because we can read that. I really like this piece.
Yeah, but Johnny, there's no
Don't
story.
Johnny me. Say it again.
There's no story behind it. If you have no connection to it, that's the problem. You see the nice statue. Oh yeah, but there's no attachment to it, so you don't really have any any,
What are you talking
Like
about?
that XM line that they have with those, like the death.
Yeah, but
Death and
Phoenix,
all the horsemen.
The Four Horsemen, Phoenix, you
Yeah.
can appreciate a piece artistically, man. You don't. What do you have to always have a connection?
No, not your
necessarily
own.
to?
I mean, yeah, it's fine. Other people's collection, but in your own collection, you gotta have an attachment to it somehow through a story or a comic or something.
Some people just want to buy it because of the art. Some people
The
just want
art.
to buy it 'cause it's
That's
gorgeous.
true.
And then
They
buy
might
it
like
from
art,
them when
and
you
then
don't want it
they
anymore.
read about the comment. They read about it.
Yeah.
But they get connected with it.
So this is Sideshow's own line, right? Like this is like their Court of the Dead. So this is what they put here: enter a world of espionage and excitement with Pulp Vixens by Sideshow. Episode 1: Mr. Sin pits a stunning starlet turned spy against a casino tycoon with a sinister secret. I like it. It gives me like a 007 vibe kind of, and I love what they did with the staircase, and that I think this is where they really excelled with the forced perspective here. Personally, but what do you guys think?
I agree with Ken J. It should have been cheaper. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it should be this price.
I think he's saying it's a bit cheaper than normal because there's no licensing. So he thinks it's cheaper than what it would have been.
So that's a
How much is it?
misconception. So it's $645 USD, right? So the whole thing is Harbottle. Daniel Bell had Harbottle on his stream. So you guys all have to check that out because it was a really good stream, and they went in depth into this piece. So first off, this that you're looking at is production. It's not a prototype. This is actual production. And secondly, there was some licensing in more of the how they present the piece with the music. He mentioned that there was licensing involved. But even if you don't even count that, at $645, I think that's a fair price, man. People were saying, "Oh, it should be." People are saying it should be cheaper because it's their own license. But then you start going, how low are you going to offer this at? You start lowering the prices. I think that's going to affect your future product as well. People aren't going to look at it behind the lens of licensing.
But you want to attract people, right, to this line. You want people to be like, I like this line. So now you start off lower and then build your way up. I think that would have been a better move. Because now this screams Court of the Dead to me. Like, this is exactly where this is going to go. Like, Court of the Dead made really nice pieces, but that people lost the attachment to it, and then they lost the interest in it, and then the line died.
You really have to sell it, yeah.
So
sell the story
offer it
and
at a cheaper price, and then people go, "Yo, this is like an awesome display that I could put together for not a lot of money." I don't know. That's just what I think.
That comes back to my thing about the storyline behind it. I mean, people like it, and then they'll just move on past that. It was Court of the Dead.
Anyone else considering this?
Like what Cypher said, I'll buy it off someone who wants to sell it later.
Does it come in
But
black?
I do like it. I do like it. I think it's cool.
Hi, Yelena. What's going on? Hope you guys are doing well. You and the family. Figure Kong.
Also, John, I watched part of the stream that Will Harbottle did with Daniel Bell. I want to say, like, it's probably like both of them because they said there's two things that stuck with me. How Daniel Bell doesn't want to have switch outs, and he feels like this is the way it's supposed to be. Like how he's expressed that a few times. Like you get the statue as it's meant to be displayed. This is my vision. Whereas with Will Harbottle, to some extent, you're getting like that same, like, in a way, it's like to be a very successful artist like both of them, you need to have a certain amount of confidence in like your artistic ability and the kind of thing that you create and your vision. Basically, your vision. You have to have a certain type level of confidence, and so there's some ego in that where it's like, this is what it's supposed to be. This is what we're giving you. But during the stream, he addressed the fact that there's a forced perspective piece in the back, and how like it's also removable, right? And he's like, yeah, we understand that like some people don't like that, and even though this is what we feel the statue should be, and it's not complete without it, you can remove it. But then he also added, if you feel that way, you're also wrong, though, probably.
Wow.
So I appreciate the fact that like they're letting you remove this, right? Whereas even with, you know, I feel like from the Daniel Bell perspective, even though the artist might feel like this is how something should be, I think the fact that the consumer, the people that are buying the product want something, like if it's not gonna actually, you know, really mess with your vision much, like you could just offer the option, give the switch outs. People want those. People like switch outs with their statues. So like for instance, that Batgirl, if she had an alternate portrait, like and people wanted that, that would be cool for people to have. They could still display it the way Daniel Bell believes it should be displayed. So I guess my whole thing is just a whole commentary on the fact that even though you have your vision, you know, remove your ego from that and like understand what the consumers want to some degree, right? And in this case, they're taking that into account. Sideshow with the forced perspective backdrop, it's removable, according to
Harbottle.
Well, Harbottle.
I could have sworn, I know it's premium format, but I could have sworn I read somewhere where they said it was fifth scale. So I'm not sure, but premium format's typically quarter. But no,
it is a gorgeous piece, though. It is it's stunning.
Very nice physique too. You see the
very nice.
Yeah,
it looks great.
I know two things that I appreciate here. I appreciate different, right? It's not a character that we're getting, that we ask for. We ask for different. This is different. The forced perspective, like you said, Buck, having the option to display it. The light up feature. I love the forced perspective here, but what I really love is, again, they're doing this again like they did with the Batgirl, that behind the scenes look with the artists. And I just really hope they continue that, because again, it adds so much more to the piece. You're learning about the piece. If we had seen this just like this to pre-order, would you have thought this was a production? No, they confirmed it's a production piece. So I appreciate
this is a production piece.
This is a production piece. The photos you're seeing here,
shown here,
what's being shown here is right off the production. Harbottle confirmed.
That's crazy. Oh man, in the live stream.
In the live stream, 43rd minute, I think roughly. It was a long stream, but I think they start speaking about this around the 40th minute onward. So,
does anybody look at this stuff and like kind of want to learn about the story behind it, like the actual like story? You know,
not with this though, but with Maestro, I did. I wanted to learn, and I went back and about my.
I'm not interested.
No, I hear what you're saying, Jarhead. But I think one thing that they're doing with this is they're leaning very heavily on a lot of tropes, so you can kind of formulate a story on your own.
It's kind of like with those XM pieces too. It interested me, you know, like I'm just kind of interested in that kind of stuff. I want to know.
It does look like a 007.
It does.
I would feel like if it's successful, if this is very successful, Sideshow might encourage like them to build out and flesh this world out some more.
Can you zoom in on the toes quick?
Oh my god!
No, that's the thing. It's to be determined. I think if they came out right off the bat and announced an ES, that would have helped push this out a little bit faster.
Yeah, if they had a low ES, I think that would help.
I think it's a beautiful piece, but I don't know if it's going to be successful. I mean, like Phoenix said, like, yeah, you could appreciate a piece, but like the attachment, you could only look at a piece for so long and just be like, you know what, I just love the way this looks. And then you're just going to get bored of it. It's just not going to fit. You're going to be like, why do I even have this? Unless this is like your style, like your motif that you have going on in your collection.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, I don't know. I don't see this working, especially if they're not going to like delve into like a story or make something to entice people to collect it, like some type of comic line or something like that they can do.
Have you guys ever read Gun Honey? This is almost exactly what Gun Honey is. The comic book by.
Is it a gun that shoots honey?
Well,
come on, Slide.
Never heard of it. Jay says same stream they talked about the upcoming Dazzler being nothing they've seen before. Interesting. What's going on, Jay? Welcome to the channel.
Jay, did they say who sculpted the
I
Dazzler?
could care less.
Oh man, Rashid's gonna come at you.
I don't care. Dazzler's the whack character.
Thank you. No more mutants.
Wow.
I wouldn't say no
I'm
more mutants, but I'm like, I could pick a dozen characters that I would rather see than Dazzler.
I want to see more from this line. The second one, I don't know. I'm feeling this one. And about the story, I appreciate the backstory they did, but I like to look at it and interpret it in my own story too. Right? My own concept of, I don't know. I'm okay with buying one-off pieces like Tweeterhead's Gillman. I just love how that looked. Merman, I have no connection to the Motu world. But that Gillman, just beautiful. And it's the same with this.
There's a lot of sick like Easter eggs or like storytelling elements on this, like the rosary in her hand that like, has a scarab
wrapped around the gun.
Right? Yeah. Like what's that is specifically? A lot of occult things. Some that are kind of sci-fi. Some that are more like supernatural in a fantastical kind of way. So like when you get this piece, you can really explore it, look at it, and you might find that you're building out like the story for yourself. What piecing things together from the different like objects and environmental pieces in here. Yeah.
Norlam confirms what you're saying, Phoenix. This is reminiscent of the honey trap statue line that Harbottle did for Gentle Giant, he thinks. Dilbert saying, I'd love to put this in the museum, though, with my own story connected to it. Yeah. I think that's what's fun about this is you can kind of come up with your own. Where is she? She's Indiana Jones kind of vibes, 007 vibes. What's that thing up there being lit? I don't know.
That's probably the entrance to like where he's storing all his valuable
Exactly. Stuff. Is that the book of? Is that Martha Stewart's cookbook? Like, there's tons of things.
Yeah.
What's the thing inside the container? The metal chamber over there.
Exactly.
Stairway to Mortem.
First thing I thought of was Stairway to Heaven, Led Zeppelin. To be honest, but
looks like Mordor with the eye.
Yeah. It's cool.
Oh, if we could see the book, it might have something to do with creating the thing within the pressure chamber, right? Maybe he's trying to create some kind of homunculus or something, like some kind of creature, and the book is like some ancient text that has.
I'll try to read it quick. Ursula Stan lands a starring role in Pulp Fiction's Episode 1, Mr. Sin, and who is her target audience for this deadly performance? None other than Walter Chi Johnson, casino tycoon and collector of unusual delicacies. The stage is set when Ursula lands herself an invitation to the man's private island, where the scene-stealing spy uncovers a hidden lab, a string of grisly murders, and a plot twist that has her tied in knots. Can Ursula Strand act innocent while Mr. Sin is closing in? It's the role of lifetime for our heroine, if she lives to see the reviews. It would be cool if they did maybe a 15-minute episode of something to kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That costs a lot though. Maybe like a short comic or something.
Something like a page or some blurb. Anyways, regardless, it's different. I appreciate it personally. We'll keep on moving. I'm going to link the Daniel Bell stream in the description. You guys can check it out afterwards. Iron Studios dropped this today. I'm going to read this first. In celebration of the 10th anniversary of Iron Studios, we proudly present a different scale of the iconic statue released in 2016 and originally designed by Ivan Reyes. Superman versus...
I don't know. My bad. Sorry.
Okay. Very bad. Like Martin and Martin. I see Martin. It's Martin. I don't know. Ivan Reyes. Rice.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Ivan. All right. We got Ivan. Superman versus Doomsday. Deluxe event exclusive 1/10 scale. So we're getting it 2016 we got the 1/6 version. Now for the 10-year anniversary they're bringing out the 1/10 scale with an edition size of 750. And here it is. What do you guys think about this? Price point is $405. It's on Sideshow already. $405. Buckaroos on Sideshow.
It's kind of meh.
You know what? I like Ivan Reis's art. His art is amazing, but it somehow doesn't translate as well into the statue form. Like with this Hawkman, it looks great, but it's not as well done as the one when he draws it. So that's a little bit off. And same thing with this, but this is 1/10, right? So the detail's not there. So but it looks great.
It looks like he's caressing Doomsday.
Yo, I said this. I'm thinking the same thing, bro. I do not like that.
So you hit the nail on the head, and let's confirm. Buck has confirmed backstage. Buck, you can come out of hiding. Ivan Reyes is how it's called. Reyes. What did I say? Reyes? I think I said Reyes. I don't know. Ivan Reyes. Sorry for butchering it. 100%. Whoever said it. I can't get past that photo.
I fucking hate that.
That's ridiculous to me. Come here. Let me pet you. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
His hand's not indented. Superman's hand is in his face. It's not indented. It's not slamming it the other way. It's like
he should have been grabbing him by the neck.
We're gonna get through this together. Like what?
It's like he's leaving a loved one.
Yeah, it's just doesn't do it for me.
That is he probably identifies as not Superman.
What did you say, Matt?
I said he could be sizing him up for his blow. Around the other way was left.
That's a terrible size up.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. It looks romantic to me.
Yeah, look at the ponytail.
The exclusive that costs $600 puts his finger in his mouth too. Yeah.
Wow. No, I. This is a good looking piece, right? From this angle, like this, right? But I cannot get past that hand touching his face.
It looks like they're dancing, not fighting.
Funny though.
What else do you guys? And the same thing for me personally is the Superman S on the chest creased. See how it's creased?
You don't think his muscle, like his bicep, looks a little funny? Looks kind of
his bicep does look funny. Looks like it's full synthol.
Looks like a tumor.
Well, look at
it's
his
tumor.
Look
at not a tumor
on the other arm.
It's like those synthol injections.
The tricep on the other arm's like really pointy.
I wonder what the chat's saying. Let me see what the chat's saying because I'm not. Let's see.
Maybe it's a fish slap.
Like if he was like trying to grab him by like the arm and maybe he's gonna punch him, that probably would have made more sense. But like the face, I don't get it. I don't know.
I think whoever said that he should have his hand on his throat makes more sense.
For sure.
If you just put it if you just put it under the chin, this is not a problem anymore.
Yeah, like
it's
you're
weird.
trying...
It's weird to be on the cheek.
Or as two fist, like or a fist, like he's gonna.
Like he's gonna fist him.
Like the one Prime 1 did, it's two fists, right?
Or grab him by his little ponytail and like try to punch him in the face or anything.
Or do the effect like Superman just the impact of him hitting this face, like
what would have been cool is if they had his hands digging in and breaking some of that bone plate.
For sure.
Like that would be dynamic, and then you would get the idea that he's grabbing his face so he can like deliver this blow straight in the right spot.
He's two-piecing him. Give him a two-piece at least, or something like that. Like you give him the right hand, then you give him the left hand. Like
right, exactly.
I don't get this.
Doomsday looked like he's happy that the Superman's touching him.
Listen, I gave my opinion. I gave this opinion today in a group, and someone responded, "Wow, I didn't even notice that. I thank you for telling me that. Whatever, I wouldn't buy it."
On the whole, though, do you guys think this is a bad statue or a good statue that has some things that are like that make you take pause?
On a whole,
yeah,
bad statue. Multiple reasons.
Bad?
Yeah, anatomy's not good. I don't know what version of Doomsday this is, but it's I don't know.
One he wears a ponytail.
The Superman, the portrait's not good on Superman for me. His anatomy's not good. I don't even like the color on his costume. It's way too much like Superman Returns, the movie, with that dark, like blood red shit.
I think the portraits for 1/10 is improved from the last portrait they did a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not even that the portrait like doesn't look good as far as quality. It's I don't like that design of his face.
Okay.
It's just that for me. It's just like nah.
John,
And
John,
his
how much
arms
is it?
are messed up. People were talking about it before. That tricep right there looks like it's dripping off of his arm in that picture you just pulled. I mean that
I don't know, man.
it's not correct anatomy at all. Really.
I just don't get why they try to go for this look all the time. Couldn't they just do something a little different? Like maybe like Superman giving him an uppercut or some shit. Like, can we do like something a little bit different? It just doesn't like. It's very similar to the Prime one, but not as well executed. Don't get me wrong. I saw those pictures about the cracks, but like that's an isolated piece right now. But like, I just don't like the way this looks.
Nope.
It just.
I think the Superman ruins this piece personally.
Yeah.
I like Doomsday way better.
And I thought it was terrible. I was like, why would they even bring this out? Like,
I'll take this over the Mammoth Doomsday version.
I appreciate the base.
Yeah, I think other stuff looks good in it, like the Daily Planet and like Doomsday looks pretty cool, but Superman
looks cool.
See, this is the problem with when you turn to a statue. This is the original art.
Yeah, John, how much is this?
Ken's saying not sure we need to scrutinize 1/10 like it's a Prime 1. No, we're not. I'm
talking about like the way that they're fighting. Not like
anything
the detail.
It doesn't matter how much something is. If you're paying money for it, I think there's room for scrutiny, whether it be 1/3 or 1/10.
This is what art's supposed to be like.
Can you set? I can't. Hold on. Let's see.
See what I mean? So
See, look at the uppercut.
I mean, the anatomy's not even.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that Superman anatomy does not match the statue anatomy at all.
Yeah,
but that's the problem.
That's more like John Byrne. That's like a John Byrne anatomy. This is not that.
What were you saying, Phoenix?
Statue.
Totally
a problem with having his art and they try to copy it into 3D form. A lot of the time, it doesn't work out that way because they.
I don't think they copied the Superman very well at all. I think they did their own version of Superman.
That's what I'm saying. They
yeah,
see
it's like it doesn't make sense.
Version of it, and then they just kind of like, okay, let's do almost close, but not exactly the same. But this is 1/10. Also, remember that too, right? So
that's the other thing. Business. Well, it's 1/10. They did it in 1/6. How do you guys feel about it from a business perspective? Of not necessarily. I don't think it's reissuing because it's a different scale, but redoing this same piece 10 years later in a different scale with an ES.
I don't have a problem if you do it, but you do it better. Like you do. Like I just don't think this is better.
Yeah, the problem is if it's the exact same file that you were doing it, it's already 10 years later, so the technology has gone by and the statue is outdated. You know what I'm saying? If they update
the picture you just showed, Phoenix, that could be done. Like
especially in this scale, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just
totally
saying,
be achieved.
Because I saw some of the stuff that there was supposed to be quarter scale or 1/3, and then they shrink it down to 1/10 or 1/6. You use the exact same file to redo it, but that's the problem. 10 years later, it's not updated. The technology is not there. Back in the day, it might look good, but now it doesn't look very well. You know what I'm saying? It's outdated. That's like my thinking of it.
I think you take Superman out of this piece, drop it to 275, and I would be more interested than I am like this.
Fair enough.
But that's just me. I think he looks good.
Their audience is way bigger than it was then, so sure, go for it.
I mean, I like Iron Studios. I think they do tweak things when they feel like a lot of people are outraged about it, but I don't see that happening for this piece. But I just don't. I don't know. I feel like they usually knock shit out the park. It's just this is I don't know. This is a dud.
He said he just shared a picture on the group. Let's see.
So this was an old piece that they're redoing.
No, this is the new one.
Oh,
but it's off of an old piece. Yeah, a 1/6.
It's like an exact replica of a 1/6 they did.
I think they said they improved the face on it too. From the 1/6.
Sharing a pic on the Facebook group of a Dio Superman versus Doomsday sketch Jamming with Jay. I'll check the Everyday Collector group. I guess that's what he wants me to do. The portrait looks. I don't mind the Superman portrait, to be frank. I think that was done well, but I can't get past the hand. That's just my opinion. If you like this piece, we're giving our opinions. If you like the piece, go ahead and enjoy. $405. Go ahead and enjoy and pick it up. This is just our opinions.
Anybody knows dude's got some Wolverine hairy arms?
We established that, yep.
You need to get you a furry, John.
They keep using them. Norlam, I don't see any of the posts, buddy.
Okay, here. Oh no.
Maybe the wrong group.
Make sure it's the Everyday Collector group, Norlam. All right, let's keep going. If I find them, I'll put them up. Anyone else have anything else to say? Well, this Jerry Jarhead.
No.
Yeah. All right, Tweeterhead. They put out a lot of stuff. Here's an update. Exciting news for DC collectors. Essentially, this is just a size comparison so that you could get an idea of what Doomsday will be looking like next to Superman. Off a render. They'll give exact measurements afterwards, but it hasn't been finalized yet. But this is just to get an idea.
I don't understand why when they release this Doomsday black and white, why they can't just release a color render.
I think someone's
because this piece is so busy that in this like monotone, monochromatic, whatever you want to call it, 2 shades of color, you just cannot see what the hell it's going to look like to me. Especially up in that shoulder area, his face and stuff. It's like you just don't get it. You don't get what it's going to look like.
It's like its teeth, like or something, like a mouth.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of bony protrusions with no color. All the colors the same. It's just kind of. I just don't understand because it doesn't take that long to color stuff once you're in like ZBrush or whatever,
and
any kind of 3D modeler. I mean, like, is the cost really gonna, or time really gonna be? If you're gonna release the statue anyway, why not give us a color version?
I don't know. What do you guys think about this bust line? Promising so far?
I have the Superman on order because I like the idea of it. I like the idea of the similar bases and kind of put this in a specific place where however many I get, they all kind of live in the same place. But specifically with this Doomsday, I just can't. Like, I'm not ordering it based off of this. There's no way. I've got to see color.
Anyone else have?
I'm a hold.
Well, yeah, it's not out yet. They're not gonna make you. They're not gonna make you order without. They're gonna put the color out for sure.
Yeah, but it doesn't even get me excited. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't even get me pumped for that because when you put a piece out that's a Superman, okay, you look at the Superman, you get the idea because it's a lot simpler. When you put a piece out that's just so messy from a design standpoint because it's just what he's made of, all these bony protrusions. It just looks like a bunch of just like collage type shit. Like, you can't make out anything except his arms.
Mm.
It's like the face is lost, the upper chest is lost. You can't see differences in a lot of stuff. I just don't like it.
You want to see color? That's
I want to see what the statue looks like. You can't even see what it looks like from especially like this picture's a little better because it's a little zoomed out. But that one they first released, it was like just muddled. It just looks like it's kind of like Clayface. Sometimes Clayface can look really good. Sometimes Clayface can look really bad because he's all one monotone color and like you can lose detail when something doesn't have, it's all like, monochromatic. You can lose
the thing is, it's still pending, right? So I think they just put this out. Yeah, they just put this out more of a size comparison. Maybe they want to get Superman sold because Superman's still available, and they're finalizing things behind the scenes. But you would prefer color right off the bat as opposed to just black and white.
Well, I'm not going to buy a full-size Doomsday. So if I was going to get one, it would be something like this, a cheaper, smaller, easier to put in the collection option. But he still has some representation. But for me, it's like, I'm not really feeling this because I don't feel like this specific piece I have a lot to go on. How about that? Just for me.
Anyone else get into the 1/3 bases? 1/3 line, I should say. of the bus? No.
Man, until Firestorm comes out, man.
Would there be a character slifer to get you into the bus?
I don't collect DC really like that, so. But I think these look good, and I like the idea of it. I think it's cool for people that don't want to collect like a really, 1/3s are a little bit, much for most people. So, like, I think this is awesome for them to kind of have like a bigger version of like Superman in their collection without like killing their entire space.
Alternate option.
Yeah, I mean, it's just something for people to collect. I think this is like when you, if they really support this and like they go far, I think this is going to make an amazing display. You can put this, you can have them all lined up and use little risers to kind of like offset them. And I think it's going to look great.
Yeah.
And I like the basis that they're simple because that means you know what to expect. So like it's going to look good when you display everything together and you do offset them. Like you might put one a little higher than the other, but everything matches. So I think it's going to look good.
How about you, Jerry? Any interest in going the third scale bust route?
No, I'm not really into busts, but I pretty much agree with pretty much everything Slifer said. I think they look great. And yeah, 1/3s are really big, so this is perfect for people that want to do DC but don't want a full 1/3.
And for them as well, who don't want to necessarily go do a whole statue, full base, full everything of a certain character, this is a good way to kind of get some of those niche characters in the collection.
Yeah.
Are you into DC or are you more into the Marvel, Jerry?
I like more Marvel.
All right,
I like some DC, but
I'll get him out of
more
here.
Marvel.
I'm kidding. All right, we'll keep you guys updated once we get the painted version and see if D-Rock will pull the trigger. So there was some comments that Twitter had made in the group, in their Twitter head, the official group, in regards to someone that was asking any Motu, the Sorceress updates. Twitter head came out and said it's coming. She's in minor costume revisions, but she's on track for May, I believe. Another question was, I want a whole Doomsday, and Tweeterhead alluded to, we've been hearing that. Stay tuned to the official Facebook group. This will be the place to kind of get the news if they decide to make one. So they're watching, they're listening. Keep it up. Okay, let's go. PCS. Let's blow through this. Vampirella quarter scale announcement. They did like some I Spy. I felt I was a kid again. You had to kind of look past the Vampirella sign there and look into the shadows of the night. But I got this from Secret Sanctuary Jeff on Facebook. Be sure to check out his Facebook group. Awesome place to keep you up to date. But if you look in the shadows, you can see. You see here on the right, like these 3 portraits. Allegedly, this is where what they're aiming for. So the inspiration for the new quarter scale Vampirella from PCS art is by Mike Chrome, statue sculpted by Josie Adelano. Where's Buck to make sure I said that right? But what do you guys think about this?
Our collecting linguist. This is
on the list?
Piece, man. This is a sexy piece. This is very ambitious, I'll tell you that. Very risque.
This is too much for me.
I couldn't have it in my collection, but I think it's a hot piece.
Yeah.
I can see some perverts having this in their collection.
That's why it will sell.
Buck, you're a Vampirella fan, right?
Yeah, you're a pervert, Buck. Yeah.
You've been wanting a Vampirella. What's her name? Red Sonja. You kind of collect the ladies. What do you think about this piece?
Collect the ladies.
I don't like the art that is based off of, but I hopefully if they add the 2 people on the back, they're like it's like the Deja Thoris one with the Thark, and you don't have to buy those because I don't like those.
Smart. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see when we see the sculpt. I looked at the artist's other sculpts. The only thing I like from her is the Armika she did for PCS. So I'm not particularly excited for this, but it's a possibility it'll be good. So we'll see.
We'll keep our eyes peeled. Dark Cross, What's going on?
Is this the
Welcome
most
to the show.
X-rated one that we've ever seen? Like
PC.
that they're gonna produce, like not custom, like licensed.
The Lady Death with her legs open on the throne when she's sitting, I think was.
Bro, no, this is way worse than that.
Well,
Yeah, I guess because
I mean, like not bad, but like this is.
Yeah, her costume is literally just blood.
God damn, it is just blood. I didn't even notice that. Oh wow!
You didn't notice this?
I thought that was like material. I thought that was actual
Nah, man.
material. That's actual just blood.
Butt-ass naked, John.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Wow, that'll
That
be
makes no
interesting.
sense. The blood's flowing upward.
No, they're biting her neck and the blood is flowing down from her.
I know, but then it swoops up. What kind of blood swoops up, dude?
What do you mean swooped up?
Jesus Christ!
It's coming from her neck down, like flowing down her body.
CSI episode now.
You staring at too much. I'm not looking at that close, man. All I see is that it's like a fish hook that goes up.
Do you see the lips, Phoenix? You see the lips?
Yeah, I do see that, but what I
I'm
see is
I don't know, man. This is a little.
And he's like, I gotta add this to the collection now.
I'm interested to see how it will be executed. That's for sure.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Deja Thoris from Sideshow. That's that's the usual costume she has, but this is almost like too much. I think. I don't know.
Rob Barnes says midnight feeding. God damn.
No.
All right, well, we'll
Right.
keep you guys posted with more.
Bye, Rob.
Anyone else interested in this, or
Yeah.
kind of no? Any other comments on this? You guys just go.
I think people that collect Vampirella are gonna love this piece.
Don't be hesitant. There's no rules here. Just rip your opinions over.
Prime
here.
One should re-release the quarter, the 1/3 and quarter. Since
Which
that
one?
They
The
only
one I
have
just
one,
did.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, PCS? Oh.
No, over
Prime
the
one,
Prime,
Prime one.
One. He said.
Prime 1?
Whoa.
Yeah, Prime 1 is nice though. I like that one. The Archer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the style.
Re-release in quarter.
Conan Half Scale by PCS. We got another photo there on the left. It's coming in February, I want to say. So we'll see. Half Scale. Matt, you have to be excited for this, no?
Yeah, I mean, I am. I don't do half scale though. I got that half scale Dazzler coming. So just for Slifer right there.
What happened?
No.
I missed it. Sorry.
I'm excited for the half scale Dazzler, just like you are.
Who cares about that shit?
Right, so I imagine this would be close
I
to
love-
what Schwarzenegger would look like.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We'll have to see what. I mean, the picture looks good. I mean,
The
it's
jawline looks good.
PCS, so it's gonna be probably gonna be what PVC. It's not gonna. It's gonna be. I'm not sure how they're gonna do it. But yeah, it looks cool. I mean, you can see right there. He's different from that other. What was that other? What was the Conan Destroyer that? Who did the Conan Destroyer that's coming out too? It's a half scale.
Licensed?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a photo shoot of from Conan the Destroyer. Somebody's doing something. I forgot what it was.
Licensed, I don't know if anyone else.
Or was it?
Not that I've seen. Maybe custom.
Might have been a custom. I'm not sure. But yeah, this looks cool. I mean, we'll got to wait to see what the whole thing looks like. I mean,
Some mixed media so far. And,
Yeah.
we'll see. Give it a chance. But February, it's been announced February. It's gonna be fully revealed. So we'll see. That's around the corner.
I think if you're gonna make this scale, the mixed media has to be has to be well done. Like you can't worry about this like falling apart or getting unglued.
For sure. Yeah.
Right.
Like I think they have to really make sure they land that, especially since it's not a lot that he's wearing. It's got to be done well. I like what I'm seeing now, but sometimes you get these mixed media pieces and the material sucks,
Yeah.
and you're worried about it not lasting.
it's just hard to do since I mean, I still haven't seen one of the top sideshows with the war paint. So
Yeah, that one's nice.
I mean, it's an iconic scene in the movie. So
Again, PCS. I don't know these I'm not 100% into these over sexualized pieces. It's not necessarily for me, but
come on, John, you don't like the fetish pieces?
Well, I have no connection to Street Fighter. Maybe a Catwoman, but
she benching 405 pounds. I mean, squatting. Sheesh.
You got 3 versions here, coming at a price point of $598.50 each, and then you have the Chun-Li, the Battle exclusive, which is edition size of 150, and then the Alpha exclusive, which is 250, the edition size, and the Classic. So you got 3 to choose from with an edition size of 250.
Wow.
$600 for quarter. It's different.
And it comes with a pre-workout to the side. Wow. Your cell phone.
Cell phone pre-workout and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
So people are excited about this line.
Don't
to be
look
honest.
at her. She'll record you.
Yeah. Or
don't know.
bending. It must be a cheap bar. Bending like that.
Maybe she's just that powerful.
I'm sure that's the worry.
No matter how powerful you are, the bar ain't gonna bend no 400 pounds. That's not gonna happen.
I'm not talking about that bar, bro.
All right. Killer clowns here. What's we have here on this panel tonight, clowns? First Pete, never watched this movie for Outer Space. I've never watched this movie, man. Killer clowns.
I don't like
connection.
clowns, so
Never seen it.
Anyone here seen it?
Yeah,
Phoenix.
I've seen it.
You've seen. What do you think, Jarhead?
It looks like one of the characters.
It's a
It was a B-list movie at best.
Right.
Very low budget.
It's like the Killer Tomato. Remember the tomatoes?
Yeah, Killer Tomatoes. Yeah.
7-Eleven price point in quarter scale edition size of 150 for the silver exclusive. Some swap outs. You get your chance to win the coin as well, but yeah, I have.
Crazy, man.
I wonder, is there anybody in the chat that can, like, even on the panel, that would even consider purchasing this? Like, is this something that you'd add? Jesse saying classic.
Yeah. So it's you got to understand. So it's got a little nostalgia to it because it's a classic. Geez, what was it? 80s? I can't remember if it was 80s or 90s.
There's a cult
80s.
following to this movie.
Yeah, there's a cult following to it, and it's like he said, it's a B-rated movie. So you'll get your guys who collect movie stuff or movie memorabilia. You know, once I saw it, I knew exactly what it was. It was Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So it's kind of, I remember watching the movie when it came out. It was the stupidest thing, but yet it was funny as all get out because it was stupid. And that's so you'll have people that'll want to collect it for that nostalgia of it.
Okay.
Is that as bad as Rocky Roadhouse of Horror? Is that?
Well, that wasn't that bad. You're talking about the
Rocky Road. I want an ice cream now.
You talking about
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Yeah.
That wasn't. That's a classic too, but that wasn't a B-rated.
No, this is a definitely B-rated movie, dude.
Right. It was
like if you saw it like right now, you'd be like, "What the hell?"
What am I watching? All right, well, let's keep going. They teased a third scale Daredevil.
Well,
this I'm excited to see.
I want to see how they're doing it. I'm guessing it's still those metal rods.
That's what it looks like on the thighs there, right? Yeah. And then you can kind of see like a seam line there on the arm. Regardless, it's dynamic. So in third scale, this is going to be a big piece.
Did you see people comparing it to what was it?
Garrett Busey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I told you I can't see that shit.
I cannot see the teeth yet. Oh well.
I'm interested to see the piece though for sure.
He was the first Daredevil.
Any interest in this at third?
I'm happy with my Iron Studios one. No, thank you.
I would, if it depends on how it looks, but I mean, I wouldn't mind a standalone 1/3 Daredevil.
Daredevil.
I think he's Catholic to break the glass of the church.
Wow. It'll be interesting to see though how pre-orders play out too with people. Some people ramblings in the people wanting to maybe wait for even to see if LBS puts one out. So it'll be interesting to see how the pre-order plays out.
The thing about LBS though, it'll be more of a museum piece.
Exactly. It wouldn't be a dynamic pose.
Depends on what you want. If you want more dynamic or you want a museum.
Yeah.
Because this is
I like
definitely
the concept.
dynamic. It's gonna be big too. If it's got a big stained glass window
Oh, for
behind
sure.
it and being 1/3, it's gonna be a big piece.
For sure.
I think you also
Do you
have to
feel
worry
like-
about maybe PCS makes a museum piece of this also, but they've been doing that.
Oh yeah, the tag team that they've been doing. Yeah, maybe in quarter.
Team back again.
I don't know how they're gonna execute this. This is like, I really want to see because this is like a bad angle. I
The
want to see
only
it head
thing
on.
I think they're doing is those bars, but are those bars is that bar gonna hold it up?
Maybe it's the foot. Can it be the foot hitting
Well, I
it?
think it's both. I think it's the bar and the foot.
And the foot. Yeah.
Or they're positioning it in a way where it looks like he's kicking off of the side pillar, where
Yeah.
that's where he's keying in. But then, like, you limit the displayability of this piece.
Yeah.
Like, it can only be displayed at certain angles.
I mean, obviously they don't have that glass shooting out of it either, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to see, I guess.
Because that's his holder. That's for the batons. Like, that's not like a metal bar. Well, at least on the one side.
It looks like a metal bar, like it looks
But
like
it's
it doesn't
supposed to
look
hold
like a
his like batons. He has like that holster.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but that doesn't look like what it looks like to me.
I mean, it's weird that there's a metal bar in front of a stained glass window.
Or maybe it's a piece of wood. I don't know. Could be a piece of
Or
wood.
maybe the right arm with the baton, he'll stick to the wall because it's out of the picture.
We'll have to wait and see, but I hope that they really nail that stained glass because I really like that. I've always liked that in a piece. Gamma saying looks very promising.
Does.
I agree.
It does.
This one looks good. Yeah.
I wonder how tall it goes up because there's more to the statue. You can see there's more like gargoyles, kind of like right above his forearm. So I'm
How
wondering
far it goes
how far
out?
it goes up. Yeah.
Maybe this is secretly a kingpin statue and he's on the roof.
It'd be cool if they gave him like swap out like mouthpieces, where it's not like you don't have to change the whole head, like kind of
Doesn't
like
like Gary Busey.
yeah. So he could be like more normal.
What is this, Hot Toys?
Hey, why not? You want to display that Gary Busey mouth? I don't.
I want a full portrait swap.
It might look better from a different angle.
It might be a full portrait swap out because the color we had mentioned that the colors seem a little different.
Yankee on his mask.
Yeah. We'll keep you guys posted. The second I get news, I will post in the Facebook group. Actually, we should do a. Well, there isn't a full reveal yet. I was gonna say a Price is Right, but there's no. We can't do it because there's no full reveal yet.
Oh, the on his leg. If you look, that's where on his left leg is where he holds his little batons or whatever, and he puts both of them on that one side.
Yeah, he's got the strap on his left leg.
Yeah, so that's
Wow.
so that must be either a piece of metal or a piece of wood. Coming
Some
out.
material coming from the
Yeah.
broken window. Yeah. We'll see how they do it. Regardless, at this scale, it'll definitely have to be engineered well. Prime 1, some big release today was the T1000. Oops. I'll pull it up here quick. What did you guys think about the T1000? We saw it at the. It was revealed on the Prime 1 Direct.
This is dope. I like this.
Yeah.
You thinking about getting this, John? Any of these?
You need the road box. If there's a road
In-
box. You got
okay.
them all.
Ideally, in a perfect world, yes, I would like to get the three of them, but I gotta. It's another set added to the list of pieces that I'd like to get. Yes, you get the deluxe bonus version at $16.99. Regular version is $13.99, and I'll tell you the difference is the DX bonus is 500 edition size. The bonus you get the sunglasses. That's the bonus piece, right? Limited to 500, and then you also get a whole bunch of swap outs.
So how much would it be to get them all three? Ooh, so like 7,000.
That's a lot. Yeah. What do you think of likeness?
It's good. Is that sculpted hair or is it?
Yes, all sculpted, no rooted here on this one.
You know, I prefer sculpted hair. I don't know.
What, the hair? I prefer sculpted too.
I think this is great. Look at this, man. Oh, man.
That was good.
That looks good.
Look at the ripples around the eye here on the face. That is
28 inches tall, so that's not okay.
I like
I'd
it.
buy
I think
this.
it looks good.
I'd buy this in a heartbeat. But I noticed this. I almost wanted this effect too. See the metal effect on the hand?
Hmm.
Yeah, but
See how
that
they did
wasn't
that on
that wasn't seen in the movie.
Obviously, yes, I know. But
Yeah, it's not accurate.
honest interpretation of it. You're right. It's not.
I think it looks good. I just don't. I don't. I like Terminator, but I just don't need it in my collection. I'll enjoy it in somebody else's collection.
If I had a movie room, I'd get these pieces.
I would love to. I want Terminator representation in the collection.
Yeah, I would get
love
it if Inart made a 1/6.
Oh,
but I don't need the statue.
Hands down in art, yeah. I had the Hot Toys ones and I sold them. I got rid of them in preparation for these, but you know what happens when you don't put things on your credit card, you pay cash. It's
and you convert to US.
Swipe the card, John.
Buck, what are your thoughts on these?
Nah, it's not for me. It's not something I'm interested in.
No connection at all?
No.
You see
the movie? Did you see the movie?
Long time ago when I was a kid, and it didn't leave an impression on me then.
I feel like you need all three though. So it's like you get this one, then you want Arnold, and then you know.
I think you could get the Endo by itself.
There's like so many more like Arnold movies I prefer Terminator.
So this is the deluxe, right? You get the bust.
Yeah, the Endo looks dope too.
I want them to do a Mr. Freeze, Arnold.
Wow. I like it holding this. Like I love this. I like this piece a lot. So I'm gonna give you quickly the pricing. Hold on. Give you some. You can get it a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, I think you can do the Endo by itself, or you could even just do the pair of the T1000 and 800 and be fine.
Yeah. But if you can swing all three together, man, that would be a crazy display.
Yeah.
Pricey though. So Momentic, Dilbert wanted to share this. There's a promo price right now on for 24 hours. So it'll end tomorrow. Either it ends tomorrow or it sells out. Right? It's either 24 hours or it sells out. About $16.99 USD is the promo price. Shipped. So that's essentially free shipping as opposed to getting it directly through Prime. So if you are someone interested, I put the link in the description of the YouTube channel. If you guys want to go through there. It's not affiliate link, so don't start sweating. And that's it. I think it's a solid release. In my opinion. Gamma saying they nailed the face sculpt. Can't beat a good Blitzway face sculpt. I agree. For goodness sakes, they're selling the Enterbay ones I saw today for $2,000. But that was a figure, a quarter scale figure. Moving on, some collectors asking about what's going on with this Cyber Harley. Apparently still coming. It's delayed. They need Johnny came out and said it's delayed. They're making some adjustments to the base. So apparently they are still working on the Cyber Harley, if you're waiting for it. Let's keep going. Buck, we had shown some pictures last week of the Batman Pattinson by Prime One.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still having the same feelings?
So
These are
looks
some
bad
new
to me.
photos. You still looks bad? Okay.
Yeah.
Still sticking with the J&D version.
Yeah, for this one. Like I said, for their fight for Catwoman is awesome. Just this isn't working for me.
Same with the cowled version?
Yeah, the cowled version is better, but it's just something about the eyes, even the suit, the material. It's not the detail is not as crisp as the J&D. You know.
Not comparing to J&D. How about if you were to compare this to Queen?
The Queen has a really bad portrait and base, so I'd go with this. But I wouldn't like if I just had to compare this, you know, and I wanted to buy some, I wouldn't buy either.
Okay,
I just keep my money.
fair enough. You have the J&D coming?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I agree. I think the suit on the J&D one is nice. It's really well done. And the portraits, but
The unmasked portrait on Jenny is really bad. But like the masked one.
the masked one, yeah, because they did the rooted hair too on the unmasked versus sculpted. Anyone else into this piece? All right, lots of love for Batman Pattinson, eh? Wait till Batman 2 comes out.
Get this emo boy out of here.
Here we go. Let's get some more half nudes.
I got the in-art figure coming.
Oh, do you? Okay, that one looked promising as well.
This piece is hot.
You know, it's nice. Did you get the one with the bat signal, or the with the Bruce, or just the Batman?
The Batman and the Bat Signal separately. Okay. I didn't get the one with the Bruce.
The Bruce, okay. Yeah, the bat suit looks very promising. But yeah, here's another Vampirella, Prime 1 Vampirella in the wild. Solid release. You'd want her in quarter, Buck?
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I don't think I'd still buy it though.
So don't ask for it.
I don't know, man.
You're not gonna ask for things you're not gonna buy.
Buck wants quarter, and Phoenix will take the half scale.
You take the silicone lifelike version.
It's difficult.
And then they announced the Guts and Berserk, the edition sizes.
This is a nice piece, man.
1,200 and 1,000, very high, surprising. 1/6 scale, I think, right? These ones.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
These are
Beautiful
fifth
piece.
scale. Fifth scale, not
Fifth scale. Okay.
Yeah, fifth scale.
Well, Berserk's
So they're Prime 1, so they'll be 6 scale.
No, that means they'll be quarter scale, not 6 scale.
No, they're aiming for 5th scale, so they'll go up another size. So
yeah. So it'll be quarter.
Oh yeah. Who knows? They get their scales all fucked up, but the pieces look beautiful. Is one sold out already, or one's on wait list?
I
think maybe it was Griffith. Griffith has a lower ES than Guts.
I said Guts and Berserk. Griffith.
Or maybe it was Guts that sold out, and Griffith is still available.
Nobody wants that asshole.
Edition size is wild.
But you need if you're gonna get Guts, I feel like you kind of need to get Griffith too, because it's like a companion piece.
The piece is pair. You could put them back to back or side by side.
Yeah, and you could put all your books, your manga together, and these could like be your display, and that'd be it. You don't have to go much further than that, you know.
And it won't cost you like the price of 1/3.
Yeah. The engineering there with the capes and the designs in the capes, I thought I'm not even into anime or manga, but
it's based on, I think, his artwork.
It's stunning.
He drew it and they kind of like made it into statues.
Yeah, it's stunning. I thought this was interesting. Prime 1 looking like they're starting to open up and communicate more with the community. But they put some posts, and I'm saying they didn't just put posts in Facebook. They put posts on Facebook. I think it was even Instagram, even on their YouTube community, just asking how we feel about the Prime 1 Direct shows and the Next Level showcase, how we feel about them. So asking for feedback. Kind of surprising. Some people didn't even know that they were having shows, or they don't tune into them. I was surprised to hear that, but good to see them sharing that information. I'd say go into the Prime 1 Facebook group. I linked it in our Facebook group, the Everyday Collector, as well. Just give your feedback there, because if you enjoy the showcases, then leave your feedback so we can continue to get them. I personally think it.
If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be watching it either. Seriously.
So you're saying we're enablers?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
The only reason I watch it because of you guys, just for fun. But if I wasn't with you guys, I wouldn't really give a crap about.
Well, Phoenix, why are you trying to sweet talk us, bro? You just say you enjoy our company.
You're already in, Phoenix. You're already in.
Yeah.
Oh, I get out now, man. That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't have to get out. You just come hang with us. You don't have to spend money to hang with us. Even though you're the one getting something every freaking week, but that's fine.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like
this is what happens when you don't convert your money in PayPal. You know, you just got unlimited money.
Those yeah, we're getting something he ordered 4 years ago.
He said he only spent $50 a week. He only eat once, so yeah, it's good.
yeah, $50 a week on necessities. How about on statue? No,
That dog
he's
eats
always
more than
stealing
him.
fruits and stuff. All those pictures he shows us of him eating food, that's all food he's stolen.
Yeah, exactly.
In the stores, why he's on a roof.
So speaking about collections, so I want to last piece of Prime 1 info is Art dropped his video of the third scale Batman versus Joker unboxing. Holy mac, man, this thing is
that is too much.
This is
I think it's big. I'm not first time ever seeing that, but pause.
This is a behemoth of a piece. Holy mac. If you haven't watched it already, go ahead and watch it. Art did a good job, really good job of unboxing it. Couple of nitpicks I have with the statue, personally seeing it. Like, are you serious? What's this advertising here?
You didn't put your YouTube.
No YouTube Premium.
Hello. It's been a while since I've seen that.
See these TNTs? I don't know. Maybe I'm too picky, but this TNT dynamite, I'd like to see like some more detail on them, like the fuse, or if they're not TNT and they're pipe bombs, then paint them gray. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lack of detail here, considering that there's so many littered on the base. But that's a small little nitpick I have. But I think other than that, this piece is this is gorgeous.
I think it's huge.
Yeah. You got to be able to appreciate it too, though. It's you need the space to.
This is like my least favorite Batman they've done. I don't really like this piece.
Least favorite? Wow.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I think it just, I don't know.
I'm not a fan of it either. I don't like the cape. It just, I don't know. It just looked too cartoony.
Yeah, it looks really cartoony. Like you look at Detective 1000 and the cape looks like fucking majestic, and this looks like.
You think the cape is?
It looks like a It looks like that comic book cover, like back in like one of the first covers they've ever did.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I think of.
I don't really like it.
Do you think the cape is too big? Like, like looking at it, like it looks like it'd be like just a massive cape. He would be tripping all over it.
I don't know if the cape's too big or if Art's too small. We'll see. Hold on.
Maybe combination of both.
But you got to do the signature, hold the cape up that everyone's been doing. But holy mac.
I don't
4 feet, I think. Like 42, 40, 46.
I want to add this piece one day.
You wear that cape
rush, one day.
Ledge got it. I think he's getting it in.
He got it. I think I'd grab the Batman versus Superman first, but this would be on the list.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
yeah. I think the paint app here might be a little bit better than the Detective 1000 because it's a lighter. The hues on the suit look nice.
I mean, I don't like his ribs. I think his ribs look a little ridiculous. They kind of remind me of Superman versus Doomsday ribs.
Yeah.
Over. Yeah, there's a lot of action. Yeah.
What reminds me
Sometimes
of
less is more.
That looks like one of those movie ribs. The back in the day with Val Kilmer and the bodysuit.
Yeah, the suit has ribs on it.
Yeah.
Well, regardless, appreciate Art doing the unboxing because he did a fantastic job. So, guys, again, if you want to watch the whole thing, go ahead and Art Statue Collector right here, and go ahead and subscribe. And congratulations to him as well because he hit. He's at 11,000 now, but he hit that 10,000 milestone. So, well deserved. Now let's continue. I think we're almost wrapping up. This one I'm a little bit proud of. Not a little bit, very proud of. Moving on to XM. XM came out and made a post. Dear collectors, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to you for the love shown towards the XM Studios Maestro statue in quarter scale. We appreciate your support, and we will strive to continue producing standout pieces that push the boundaries of our hobby. You can hope to see more exciting releases as we head into 2024. Stay tuned. This was pretty cool that we actually made the list, guys. Dear collectors, thank you. We are happy to announce that the XM Studios Maestro statue in quarter scale has been nominated for the following community awards. We appreciate your continued support and wish you happy collecting. So, Batman Statue Collector, Rad Titan, and there we are. That is us, guys. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
All I gotta say is rigged.
Did you see that they were asking about Juggernaut today too? Like what would the community want to see in the Juggernaut?
I think I added that. I might have not added it, but I meant to add. I think I added it. Yeah. Can we just embrace this for a second, Jarhead? For fuck's sake.
embrace away.
Rigged.
I think Cypher have a speech. He want to talk about the Hawks.
Yeah, like can we speech this? Like this is pretty big for a little.
I don't think like not one. Yeah.
I just want to say thanks to everyone who participated in the when we did the awards, nominating and actually voting on that day. I like the way we do it different, where it's live. We not necessarily get 100% of people in there, but we try our best to incorporate everyone, do the show a little bit earlier. But I think that doing it live is fun, the voting. But yeah, man, thank you guys. It's you guys. We're all famous. But I thought that was a cool little nod. And then there's just some pictures of the Maestro. I'm actually going to print that and frame that and put it somewhere. But congrats to everyone who's getting it. And again, congrats to XM for this piece. I didn't get it, Jarhead, but you're right. Aang put out a post today asking for feedback. Let me see if I can pull it up here on my Facebook. I had posted it. Here we go. Aang posted on XM. So these companies are really coming out of their shell and communicating with the collectors. But he said, if XM doing a Juggernaut, what would you want to see? So head over to XM. You can go over to the Everyday Collector, click the link, and it'll take you to the XM page. And you got tons of people commenting and giving their ideas. So when companies are doing this again, guys, I don't want to stress enough, give them the feedback, please. Because, we always try to advocate for them to have better communication. So when they do.
XM used to do that a lot. But they, shied away from it. But now hopefully they're getting back to how it used to be.
Jesse saying congrats, XM Studios and Kimbo. With Legendary Beast, same situation. They had taken best third scale statue for 2023, and again we were mentioned. They took best third scale released in 2023 and statue of the year on our award show, so they mentioned us as well. So that was pretty cool. I appreciate you guys. 2 amazing pieces this year, or last year, I should say. It'll be interesting to see who falls into this year's category. D-Rock's back. Hold on.
In the house. Warm.
Beautiful. Let's get into some community photos. Mark Books put up an awesome post in the Everyday Collector group asking to share your favorite Marvel characters. 2 of them in statue form. So he shared his Spider-Man and Iron Man. Still can't get over how he displays those with the backdrop art prints. Beautifully done, Mark. We have David Wayne who shared these. He has Spider-Man and Wolverine. I like what he did there with the Goblin. Moving on, we got Luke. Our guy Luke all the way from across the pond with his Spider-Man and Cyclops. Looking good. We have Florian who shared his Spider-Man, and we got Jimmy who shared his Moon Knight piece. Both looking great. That Moon Knight's really cool.
Is that the same sculpt as yours, Buck?
No, same sculptor, not the same piece.
Okay. No, I
This
know
is
it's not
the-
the same piece, but it looks similar, like the anatomy and stuff.
Yeah, same group, same sculptor. That's supposed to be the McFarlane one. I don't like that one.
Yeah,
I
they,
don't like
they made a
McFarlane.
few different ones that were kind of similar. They made this one. They made a Spider-Man 2099. They made the Black Suit Spider-Man. I think they made another one too, right?
The Ramita, right?
Mm-hmm. This Moon Knight is hot though. I like that Moon Knight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The by Jimmy. That Moon Knight's really
Yeah,
nice.
that piece always looks good. It just has to be displayed very high. It can't be displayed low.
And well lit. See how it's well lit. Even the reflection, the shadow behind it is adds to it.
Oh, the shadow looks like a moon. You see that on the side?
Yeah, 100%.
You ever see those night lights? Like they kind of look like a moon and they light up. That would be awesome back display. Like that's how he'll light the statue. It'll actually be the moonlight.
That'd be crazy. Because what he did, he used this little piece here on the side, the left hand side. You see the half moon,
Yeah.
crescent moon, whatever it's called. That's smart. That looks awesome. That's something I have to work on is the lighting. I think I need more help there. We have our guy Ledge sharing his Hulkbuster, an Iron Man print.
Okay, you got that. Sorry, my bad. You got
The print.
That's the print.
From Sideshow, right? Sideshow put these out. Or was a bottle? I think a bottleneck actually. Bottleneck. Do you remember?
Got Hulkbuster?
I don't think that's Bottleneck. Bottleneck doesn't ship them out like that. Or maybe, actually, sorry, maybe it's like one of those lenticulars. Do you think
I'm not
so?
sure.
Or aluminum.
I could reach out to him and ask him for next show.
It looks like aluminum.
It is aluminum. Yeah, it's aluminum.
Okay.
When did Ledge get Hulkbuster? When
He
did
said
this happen?
Hulkbuster for the longest time.
No, on the right hand side. Is that his?
No, on the right hand
Oh.
side. That's our guy. Phoenix knows him. Over here in Canada, Rob.
That's Rob, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rob.
okay. I thought these were all Ledges. I'm like, holy shit.
No,
when did he
no.
get this?
This is Rob. He shared his XM Hulkbuster, and I love that Spidey. That's a custom Spidey, third scale Spidey that I really love.
Bushi?
Yeah, Bushi.
Bullshit. Is that a sword?
Is that what you feel, Buck?
He does some awesome work,
Nah,
in
just
my
a joke.
opinion. Yeah.
Oh.
Two
You don't
great
think he's a
pieces.
little overly muscular?
I've seen this in person. No, I like this piece a lot. Personally.
Bushi does everything muscular, man. Overly muscular.
Yeah, it's a little bit too muscular for Spider-Man.
That's just a style he does.
Yeah.
He even's doing the one, his Maestro I'm throwing as well is nice. Very dark.
I like that Wolverine versus
Hulk?
He's
Yeah.
got with the
Jeez.
slap.
Yeah, that's a beast, that piece. I like his work a lot. Ed shared these, is Thor and Breaker of Brimstone.
I really like this Hulk.
And this Hulk, yeah. Different. Thank you, Ed, and thank you guys for sharing, and of course, Mark, thanks for posting. We have new to the group, Ali, who shared these. His
Ali.
Alien
Nice.
collection. Pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Who's this guy?
That's dope. Like that.
pretty sweet collection. Ali, welcome
Wow.
to the group, man.
Welcome.
Have
Big
some fun.
Tiger fan.
We got Mr. Popo moved into his new spot. Has my baby, the White Knight, right there.
Son of the police.
God damn.
Looks like the new spot looks smaller now. Like there's so much.
It's more pieces.
Yeah, open.
He got some epic pieces coming into the collection soon.
Yeah.
Mr. Popo.
He's gonna need
Great
a house.
man.
That's what he gonna
See
need.
how fast these things fill up, John?
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's because he's choosing to use like pedestals instead of. You see how he's using the garage shelf on the right? He could fit more pieces, but he prefers his aesthetic. So
He's gonna have to change his aesthetics very soon. If
Yeah,
he's
because he got
gonna
Superman
work
versus
it.
Batman as well. So
He's got
You're gonna have
spot
to
there.
kick
He's got
people out of
he's got
another
room.
room.
Stop.
He's got room there.
No.
He's applying for Hoarders Anonymous right now.
Here, we'll get rid of this wall here. Tons of space. Here.
President, I might let him in.
He doesn't need his anime.
Set up nice though. Like how you got
I'm
him
kidding.
facing off.
These anime pieces look good. This Dragon Ball Z stuff is very colorful. But well done.
They're made out of Skittles, remember?
Yep.
You watch your mouth.
Love this.
Is Ledge too? I mean,
Taste the
No,
rainbow,
Popo.
right? Jarhead?
Popo.
Taste the rainbow.
What?
Popo.
Taste the
Taste
rainbow.
the rainbow. Yeah.
We have. I'm just gonna pronounce the first three letters. Fo Vong, I think is his name, who shared this in the. He has an awesome collection as well. I've seen some of the pictures of his collection in some of the other groups, but he shared this as well.
Is that
Waiting
a Phoenix
for
custom cape.
Yeah, it is a Phoenix custom cape, and he actually he's waiting for that Arkham City Ivy that Prime One came out with. So he said he's going to be adding that to the collection. So congrats, glad it worked out.
Nice.
He's got 2 of the poison ivy. That's funny.
What do you mean?
He likes Ivy a lot. Then
He's got 2 of the. He's got
Oh
the green
yeah.
one. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
the green one and the skin.
And the skin tone one, yeah. And the Hush Ivy.
This is why they make too many.
And now he's coming for the Arkham one.
All of them.
Every time you ask who needs these many Ivies, remember this guy.
Fo Vong. We got Bobby T sharing his ghost face. Congrats, bud. I think this is is this the PCS one? No. I can't remember now. Yeah.
Hey, I'm curious. Do you
This is the
think
PCS one.
I don't think so.
The
He says
clothing
it's breaking through the door.
They have another one. They did 2.
Oh.
They did the break into the door, and then they did this one, I think, with the masks
With
along
this
the base.
base, I feel like maybe it's Sideshow. Unless PCS did quarter.
Yeah, it's quarter. I think it's PCS, if I can remember well.
Yeah, this is the one that you can swap the mask on the base, right?
Exactly. Sorry,
So-
Phoenix. What were you saying?
So you guys think underneath the clothing, you think it's a full body sculpt, or you think? What do you think? I'm just curious.
No. I don't think it's full body. I think it's. What do you mean by What do you mean by full body? Like you could take it off and display it?
Like if you take off the, so is it fabric? The
I think it was a
clothing?
black fabric bodysuit, if I can remember. If I remember, I think I saw a photo. I'm not.
So if you take that off, would it be an actual sculpted body? Or
If you take it off, it's X-Men exclusives.
Wow, that was.
He dressed up like this into the
Yeah,
unboxing.
You got to
I
be
know.
paying attention to the multiverse to get that one.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you know, you know.
I appreciate Slifer. Thing.
Watching some unboxings, all right, guys?
I'm not sure. Maybe we could take that away, Phoenix, and see. I'll ask him.
Yeah.
Is it balls underneath that or?
Wow.
Wanna
Jazzy
know.
sharing his Batman Who Laughs. Still a piece I want to add one day.
Bro, these filters are out of control, man. This thing looks insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dark.
Boca.
I missed my opportunity to get one.
But
congrats, Jazzy.
Nah, I'm sure you'll have another shot. They're gonna make him again. He's a very popular character, John.
I like this one.
When the new one releases, then this one will go off for sale.
Prime One made the wrong choice.
Evan made Darkseid here. Evan
won that,
won
right?
He won Darkseid from the Prime One event, which is awesome. Very fitting. So huge congrats, Evan.
Couldn't go to a better collector.
It couldn't have been.
Should have been me.
Worked out perfectly.
Should have been you.
Not him, me.
We have D-Rock. Whew. Nice
Yeah, I was gonna
lighting.
say that earlier.
He framed up his to match the Superman, his Batman. D-Rock, take it away. You're here, man.
Oh man, I don't know. I just like I wanted to do a Batman version to go with my Batman stuff, and I originally was going to do the promotional material like I did with the Superman, but I didn't really like the I can't remember if it was 4 or 5 of those cards that they did for the Batman promo for No Man's Land back in the I think it's the same year, 1998.
Yeah.
I didn't think it looked as good when I did the layout, so I decided to do my own and basically picked the images and then put them together and did a little pulp action on them. Made them all black and white because they were all different colors, except for the one on the right, which was black and white. And that's what we got.
So D-Rock, you are killing it with it. I think that looks absolutely beautiful, man. I think you.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to do, and I post. Thanks, man. I post it because I'm trying to do something that doesn't. I'm like, I'll look up these prints, like that print on the left right there, that image that I got. And I mean, I sent this out and had it printed for like 18 or $20 or whatever. But that print is like what, $1,500 or something if you buy it.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not doing that, man, for one print. That's just crazy. So for what $160, I get this whole deal with the frame, double matted, everything. So I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
And it's your own spin on it.
And it's mine, yeah. You know, it was my, like, you know, in my brain it's like it's not my artwork, but it's my design for the idea for it. So, and those frames actually match. The Superman one's a little low right now. I need to move it up, but I'm actually going to move it over, and they're going to match up. So they're the same size and everything. So it'll work really well.
Would you say you're an Alex Ross fan?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to DC, for sure, more so than any other. More so than Marvel, definitely DC.
Are you into so with a statue? What do you think of the Alex Ross version of the statues?
I am. Well, I have the LBS on order, which has the Alex Ross portrait, which is going to go with that Superman picture that I put together, and then I'm going to probably get that LBS Batman as well when it comes out.
That portrait looked good, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be like my only black and gray Batman. So.
Oh yeah,
that'll work.
Well, thanks for sharing, D-Rock, man. It looks amazing.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, man.
Every time I see that Hulk, I get stressed out, man.
It takes up a lot of space.
Omar shared this. He was able to acquire the number 1 Guili. Their first PCS put this out there. They're what was this? One of 50. So back in the day, he acquired it. I think he acquired it recently, but he got one. But yeah, man, that's. I wonder if he's gonna get the new one to pair up with it. But yeah, that's a solid piece. What's going on, Speakeasy? Good to see you. Happy Friday to you as well.
What's up, man?
Speakeasy.
Let's keep going. Who else we have here? Brian sharing his symbiote Spidey that he picked up. Congrats, man! A really nice setup.
Holy crap! You guys see that Naruto statue above?
Nope.
In the dark.
Congrats, Brian. We got Michael, Comic Galaxy, who he picked this up. This what is this? The Endoskeleton from Sideshow. This is Sideshow's old PF. $100, man.
Nice.
Wow. $100.
The light still comes on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Solid piece here.
Good.
Still looks good.
The display before that you did just before this, I hate to go back. Sorry. Is that a custom display or is that?
It looks like Magic Case.
Is it a Magic Case?
That's a Vision display.
D-Rock and Vision. We could do this together, buddy.
Hey, it could be called Division.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there you go.
We're not paying you for that.
Vision.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
man.
it.
I'm a copyright.
You better not take that.
Thank you guys for showing up tonight. But that's gonna be.
That was amazing.
I mean,
Come on the spot.
You blew it.
Slifer on the spot at 1:48 in the morning. Come on, man. That's you don't get it anywhere else like that.
I think building these cases for this size is easy. Probably take an hour. Like I'm talking about easy. No thinking at all. You can wake up fucking hungover probably and do it.
Don't gotta show off.
That's it for everybody. I'm talking about just for anybody. Like, but I'll send you one, Cypher. You know what? I'm gonna send you one myself. Division is we send
not my style. Not my style.
Do those Magic cases come with lighting, or you have to add the lighting?
They come with lighting,
I think.
Okay.
They come with spotlights or
looks like you would just tuck it
bar
in on the top behind the lip.
You know, when I first heard of Magic Case, man, it was all 1/6 collectors. So it's really nice to see them branching off now and getting into the statue world. I'm just trying to pull up a video here quick.
Because the weight is unpredictable.
What are you talking about, the weight? Well, yeah.
I mean, like when you do third scale and you have so many on there, it could just fall apart, and they don't want to be reliable.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. We're almost there. Thanks for sharing these Michael. Kenneth shared, he got the Kong bust, another behemoth. But he shared a video that I wanted to show you guys on the Facebook group as well. Is it showing there?
Yeah, it was. That Kong looked like he got in a fight with Wolverine.
Wow. Look at that, man. Pretty crazy.
It's impressive.
There was some issue. Yeah, his doesn't look like it has the issue with the tooth. Okay, good.
Not as bad, no.
Yeah, see? It's there. Oh, nice. Look at that hair, nose and the hair. It's like, looks like Slifer there. Like,
And he,
I'm Amy.
Oh.
You never watch Congo?
No.
That's what it reminds me of. You never watch Congo?
Look at the back, man. Holy mac.
If you got a cat, that's over with.
Look at the details in the... Wow, that's pretty sick.
Oh, yeah. Cave.
Well done.
All right, let's do the Primal's going to do a variant. It's going to be what? And they're going to make a white one.
Oh, it's him on the throne sort of thing? Okay, that's not bad. That's cool. I like what they did here, though. Thanks for sharing, Kenneth. Appreciate it.
It's a cool piece. I like this piece.
Huge congrats, yeah.
It took a long time for them to like execute this, right? Like, how long was this on pre-order?
He said 3 years in that post.
Yeah, man.
Said it took him 3
almost
years.
didn't think it was going to come out. Because I remember when it went up, but I'm glad it came out. Glad he got
It
it.
looks even better with the hair like that. Like he combed it out.
Yeah, on the chin.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Unfortunately, this one's a little bit of bad news, but our guy Al, oh man, they hate to see this. He got his, he's had this set up for a while now. What, a couple months, I think? But his Superman versus Doomsday is starting to get a little bit of a crack around the leg there. This is heartbreaking to see. But hopefully he can reach out to someone locally and get this fixed. But yeah, man, this is something that you start to see issues like this. This is a one-way ticket out of the hobby.
He said it might be the paint though, so he's hoping maybe it could be just that. But yeah, for that price, it shouldn't be cracking at all.
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, that red's cracked, right? Like that looks like a stress fracture where the blue and the red of like something's pushed against that.
And it's all the way around, like it's on some on the other side as well. So
yeah, I mean that's the leg that keys in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the weight it's probably the weight with the cape pulling on it. Because you got to think the weight's going to be pulling
downwards,
down and away, and then the cape's down and away as well. So yeah, it's putting a lot of strain on that lower leg. I wonder if they put a metal rod all the way through the leg or not. Maybe they didn't.
Who knows?
They did talent.
Yeah, talent they did.
Either way, it sucks. I feel bad. Like anytime you have a piece that something like this happens, it breaks your heart.
But even like Buck,
it literally is the worst feeling ever.
Yeah, but it's like if it's a I'm not a QC issue, but if it's a structural issue, it could be that more of these start happening.
That's the thing. That's why we mention them on the shows. Is so you keep an eye out and report them, because then hopefully Prime One will have some sort of recourse. But even Buck had mentioned it previously on I think it was Steve's show, with the even if it's doesn't matter how long the rod is the materials around it, right? With the temperature and everything.
Hot, cold,
Yeah.
Buck's still here.
Yeah,
Right?
because the rod from the beginning. It could have been a week. Like,
no, he's on mute.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, my bad.
No problem, man.
Yeah, because he showed pictures prior, like a month prior, and it wasn't there. So
it wasn't there. Okay. Now Kenneth also sent these photos. He got his Doomsday, not Doomsday, Dark Side, with none other than Phoenix Custom Cape. That looks pretty cool.
He's thinking about destroying it, like make it damage.
He should. He should.
I think you should do a damaged ones for people who want to. I like it like this too. I'd like to have both options, to be honest. But I think you should have the option of having some damage. Maybe grab a lighter or something. Do what you need to do. But I think this looks awesome. So if you guys have this Doomsday, you want a cape, even the new Devastator. Not Devastator. Am I thinking Devastator? the Devastator, that new one from Prime? No. Does that make sense in the storyline?
Devastator is a combination of Doomsday and Batman, right?
Batman, but is Superman
virus.
incorporated in that story at all?
Yeah, he actually killed Superman in that story.
There you go. So that'd be good, guys. So hit up Phoenix. I think that'd be pretty cool to have. Yeah, just some shout outs for the channel. We did reactables on earlier in the week. Memory Lane. We went down Sideshow's Memory Lane in celebration of their 30 years. So that was a fun stream. I hope to do a little bit more of these. Went back like 14 years ago and watched some videos. Highly recommend you guys do that to really see what collecting was like back in the day and kind of how Sideshow operated. So that was fun. And then today we dropped Speaker's Corner with Piggy from Piggy's Picks. Be sure to check out his channel as well. Piggy's an awesome guy. And then lastly, started up the YouTube channel members. I want to give a huge shout out to the first member, Paul Schreiber, a guy over from met over at Collecting Weekly. Really nice guy. Appreciate the support, Paul, for the channel. So huge shout out to you, man. And that was that's it, guys. Episode 98 already. What did you hear? Speakeasy John, did you pre-order the 89 Batman statue? I haven't. Speakeasy, I haven't. I think you're gonna be able to find that down the road.
The betrayal.
I think you're gonna be able to find that down the road.
Yes, I have it. You want mine with PO?
For me to grab that's 4K.
Yeah, they can say there for 4K.
A little rich for the blood.
The Blitzer Prime 1 is what you're talking about?
Yes, sir.
4K?
Are you talking about the combo though?
Canadian, yeah. By the time it gets to me, it's like 4K.
Are you
The
talking about
combo?
only the
The combo.
pieces?
Okay, then
Okay. I just got the single.
No, I'd want the combo.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I really care enough about the Bruce Wayne part, but
Bruce Wayne part's great because
Yeah,
every time you
I
walk
don't
by,
think
you can say, "Can I have a grant?" Oh boy! Come on, guys! Come on!
Oh no!
Stay tuned. I don't think we're gonna do trivia tonight because we're already at the 3-hour mark. I think we're gonna set a rule for this new year. If we hit the 3-hour mark and we haven't done trivia, we'll save trivia for next round. So it's already the second week we're not doing trivia. We gotta fit it in next week for sure. But
let's get Buck the points.
Buck is still at the top of the leaderboard. I think with 1,600 points, something like that, 1,600 or 1,800 points. Can you imagine that? We gotta dethrone him. We gotta get Rashugal back. But stay tuned. We're at episode 98 this weekend. I'm gonna post up on TeePublic. I'm gonna try to get up another shirt to celebrate episode 100 that we're gonna be hitting soon, and I'm gonna make it an exclusive. I don't know how many I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna sort of arrange it so that after a certain amount is ordered, I'll just pull it off the site just to celebrate the 100 and kind of cement it into existence. So I thought that'd be cool. So stay tuned. I'll get that posted for you guys. And I think that was it. I don't think there was anything else. I think we covered everything. Good show tonight. I think the conversation in the beginning was French kiss.
French kiss.
He's like, hey, oui, oui.
With lots of tongue.
Yes. Be sure to use your credit cards and responsibly and all that stuff. Anyone have anything else to say?
Use your credit cards. Don't tell your wife, and give her a French kiss. There you go.
Oh wow! Look at that. And order some division. Order some division cabinets for your collection. Yeah. We call them double D's. Division displays. Holy mac!
Displays.
Write this down.
Jesus.
And then they go 40 inches deep.
Wow.
Soft.
Buck, great to see you, buddy. Thanks for sharing those statues, and congrats on the symbiote Spidey. He's a beauty.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Always. Phoenix, great to see you. Next week, we're doing the XM throne piece. You're on mute, Phoenix.
You're mute.
It's only episode 98, Phoenix. God.
Predator on Throne.
Predator on Throne. Okay, awesome. Looking forward to that. I appreciate you being here. Always good to see you. Vision, we're gonna do an unboxing soon. I have a feeling. Vision, it's coming. It's coming. He wasn't even in the show. He was shopping behind the scenes. I know it already.
Oh, he does. He shops a lot.
Yeah, I know he does. He's dangerous.
He does.
Those credit
cards. He has
cards.
no control now. He's done. He's cooked.
I don't use credit cards. I use cash. Boy, you know what I mean?
No point.
That doesn't mean you're any less
we don't do
cooked,
that.
friend.
You're losing out.
That doesn't mean anything. That just means you're spending the money instead of paying it at the end of the month. That's all.
Exactly. That's all it is. Then. You're spending it faster than I am. Hey.
I get to look at the money in my account a little longer than you.
Wow. Jerry,
That's like every other week. Come on.
Me?
Yeah, every other week.
I use credit cards though. I need those points. I need those.
That's the way.
Yeah,
That's the way.
exactly.
Free trip at the end of the year. Jerry, great to see you. Great to have you on the channel, man. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you for the invite. Had fun. Learn to use credit cards first.
That's it.
YOLO.
I know. Damn right. Awesome, man. Appreciate the support for the channel. Guys, just a Jarhead. Great to see you, man. Rob. February 1st.
Yes.
YouTube channel. Plug it.
It's custom produced. We're doing a show about nothing but custom. Well, not nothing but customs, but it's mostly centered around customs. We also have a Facebook page too.
Hell yeah. And I'm going to plug those in the description. You guys can check it out. Great to see you and have you on the show, man. Can't wait for that first episode. Slifer, always good to hang out.
Yeah, listen, I'm glad I can make it. Sometimes I can't make it because of work and stuff, but I do miss hanging out with you guys. So
Always.
hopefully when I roll back into Fridays, I could spend the whole show with you guys.
Show. Hell yeah, man. Your spot's always here. Always wanted to squeeze that trivia, but we're dead, man.
Hey.
Matt, we got a dethroned Buck. I hate it. Every week I'm seeing his name there. It's making me nervous.
I'm so indifferent. You know, God doesn't exist anymore.
Wow. Matt, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for your input with Deadpool. It helped. Hope you have a great weekend. And lastly, D-Rock.
Yes, sir. That's me.
Great to see you. Another Friday in the bucket, episode 98.
Yeah, buddy.
Chat.
Hey, I got a little shout out real quick for myself. If anybody's interested and wants a OG Sideshow Hulk, hit me up. I'm selling mine.
All right, you heard it here.
So I got some more stuff. I'll post it this week. But if somebody hits me up before that, maybe
The
you
OG
get it
one. Yep.
before I
You
post
rock.
it. So yeah.
That
Naughty
beauty.
boy over here. You're about to not go to sleep. People gonna hound you now.
Yeah. Oh well.
You should have reached out to D-Rock. He'll hook you up, and that's a great piece.
Yeah. For not eBay prices.
Yeah. Awesome. Appreciate that, D-Rock. Everyone in the chat who's hung out with us live, everyone who's watching the replay, subscribe, like. If you don't like, don't like. Do whatever you need to do. Have a great weekend. All the best. And that's it. Till next week. Some fun stuff. We're going to probably have an unboxing on the channel coming soon. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it. All the best, guys. Stay safe. Collect responsibly. And use your credit cards responsibly. That's going to be the new slogan.
Get points. Don't be dumb.
Get points,
Get
yeah.
How do you think I buy all my lighting?
It's common sense.
I had on Amazon with my points that I accumulate.
We're going to do a show, Slifer. You and I, we're going to go into it and just teach these people. We're going to be the bankers of YouTube. All right, guys. Take it easy.
Later, guys.
Take care.
Can't forget this. Lastly, Steve celebrating his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Steve. Casual Nerd Problems. All the best, buddy. Hope you had a safe celebration, and we'll see you Tuesday for Statue Tuesdays. All right, guys.
See you next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. Yep.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, Steve.
Use protection, buddy.
Wow.
Or don't.
Or don't. Use your credit card.
Credit
buddy.
card.
All
Credit
right.
card can fix it.
Yeah. Tap that credit card on your birthday.
Use your points for a shot.
Just remember to swipe first.